1, 2, 3.
3. Let's go.
We have our new guest, Mitchell here.
Jean,
Brandon's
Jean.
Hi,
brother.
that's my brother, by the way.
Jean. Yo, cool.
Okay, so Mitchell, what was the question that you wanted to ask?
Okay, so this is a very serious question, right?
Okay.
It's something I've been dealing with for years, really. It's like an issue, actually. Like, it bothers the shit out of me, literally, because, like, I don't know how to solve this shit.
Okay.
And it's like, it annoys the shit out of me, and it's like, it's been a problem, honestly. I just never told anybody. But I told my closest friends, but I never told anybody about it. So, how do y'all deal with ass hair?
That's a real question.
It's a real fucking question.
No, okay.
How the fuck do y'all deal with ass hair, dude? Because my shit's
Bro,
like a paintbrush.
yeah,
bro.
I know.
That shit gets nasty as fuck. Sometimes I be wiping.
I
That shit on my
know.
knuckle. I'm like,
Yeah.
bruh, this shit's rough.
Well,
bro.
okay, so
this shit's rough.
one solution that I want to do, or I wanted to try, but I'm scared because I have like a razor.
Oh,
Like,
no,
like a
don't use a
lawnmower.
razor,
You see?
bro.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
see-
you got the Manscaped.
Yeah, okay,
you got the
my
Manscaped.
bad.
Oh, so
Okay.
like this is a spinning thing?
No, not spinning, but you know what I'm talking about. It's like a
Yeah,
it's like a,
it's actually a
It's like a
shaver
buzzer,
for
right?
yeah, but I want Ashley to do it because, but I'm scared because
I'm scared
it's close
too,
to
bro,
your-
because it's the razor.
Yeah, it's scary.
Like,
See,
one little
I don't got a problem because I don't have ass hairs that much.
Yeah,
I
same
only have
here.
I only have a little.
Damn, y'all lucky as fuck.
But then I've been seeing videos of people having that problem and they get this this foam that it liquefies your hair.
That's what I'm scared
What?
of too. 'Cause, like, that's some
Oh.
chemical damage.
yeah.
That's some chemical
I know what you're
warfare
talking
down
about.
there. That shit get dangerous.
I can't relate because I don't have ass here.
Yeah, I can't.
At least I don't think I do.
It
That's
just
why.
does.
That's why we got the facial hair.
Wait,
going.
why does it bother you?
bro? Because it's like a paintbrush, bro.
Yeah.
Like, does it hurt when you
it
wipe?
doesn't hurt, man. It's just annoying.
hairy.
Yeah,
It's just
annoying.
hairy.
If you getting itchy,
Yeah, it gets itchy for me
Sometimes it
too.
does get itchy.
you gotta go like this.
Yeah, it just gets uncomfortable, bro. Like
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't
know how
know.
to explain it. It's just uncomfortable. Like I was talking to my buddy and he was telling me that he plucks it with a tweezer.
What?
Yeah, and bro, tell me why I spent like a good hour in the shower trying to pluck my shit.
But then
How you?
yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be.
my shit, and it like I only got half of it because I got one side.
Yeah.
I knew the other side because I got two. Like,
Wait, how do you plug it? How do you
Yeah.
see?
I'm randomly
You
plucking.
flexible.
I don't even know, man. I'm
Flexible
just,
as hell.
scary.
I'm just in there. Yeah.
It's a flexible shit though.
No, it's not even. I'm just standing, spreading cheeks and shit. Like, oh my god.
In the shower?
In the shower, bro. You gotta get that steam in there. You gotta get comfortable.
You come out old, all wrinkled.
Stupid.
No, this shit's tough, dude. Because I saw the spray too and the cream thing,
Yeah.
but I'm like, that shit looks dangerous. Because what if that shit starts burning?
Yeah, what if you have like an allergic reaction?
Exactly. Like I'm willing to try it, but I don't know. You know, this shit's kind of scary.
I'm just scared it's gonna get in the hole. That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
too.
that's scary. Like,
Hell yeah.
actually, it's just chemicals.
Hell yeah, that shit's scary as fuck.
Well, technically, it would drip down alongside of the hole and not go in the
And that
hole.
shit would hurt.
Yeah.
Like once it gets to the crack and then
yeah,
all the way
yeah.
down to the ball section.
I think
Yeah.
well, I think your body has like a natural reaction to like things entering. Like things can't actually enter. Like when you have a flesh wound, like things won't actually enter. It'll just be on top because like blood will be pushing out or like when something gets into your holes. Like the only thing that you can actually like consume or like goes through is like probably your mouth. So I think your body just naturally reacts like when you're
Yeah,
ass.
I know what you're trying to say.
Yeah, just
Yeah. So it won't
Nothing
go in there. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, and they do say that when you push it in your ass, it's like the safest way to do it.
Wait, what? The liquid
Like if you're
thing?
trying to ingest something, putting it through
Oh,
your ass.
Oh,
is
yeah.
the safest
Yeah,
way to
yeah.
do it.
Oh,
That's
that's
what
why
I've
they
heard.
always do that.
Yeah, like I don't know from experience, but like
Oh.
hypothetically, if I was to try,
Yeah.
But why though?
I haven't done it. I swear to God.
I think it's because it doesn't have to go through a digestive system.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
It ain't gotta go through like
Just
everything in the
directly.
body.
Yeah, so it kicks it right away
Straight up
once
in
you do
there.
it.
That makes
Wait,
sense.
yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, you should stick it up there. Damn.
Have you tried shaving it though?
Wait, have we tried it?
No.
Oh,
So what have you done?
Tried it?
Yeah, never done.
Wait, so is
yeah,
y'all shit
no.
like hairy or just like 3-4 strips?
bro?
What? No,
Imagine
it's
a,
hairy.
Imagine a paintbrush.
Yeah.
Bro, it's a paintbrush.
Yeah, it's actually.
I don't
it's
know how else to
hairy.
explain it other than it's a paintbrush.
No, I haven't tried it though.
So
'Cause
like
I'm scared.
So like if
Yeah.
you butt ass, like I just see the hairs sticking out your ass.
Yeah,
you might. You
yeah,
really
you actually,
might.
you might, for real.
Oh,
Yeah,
shoot.
mine hasn't gotten to like that fuzzy stage where it like sticks out like my hair on top, but it's definitely in there.
Yeah.
Give it a perm, dude.
Dirty ass. Hell
Give it a
no.
perm, dude.
Hell no.
Rock with it, dude. Embrace it.
Embrace it.
Embrace
my pants and
it.
shit too. Let the world see.
Oh crap.
Oh. Okay, on to the next question that I have for you.
All right, what's up?
So, you've been married a long time, and you've been loving for a long time, and I was wondering how's the marriage life?
Well, we only been married for a year.
How's the marriage life for a year?
It's good. I mean, honestly, not much change.
Not much
Everything's
change.
kind of the same. It's just that now we have that title.
Mm-hmm.
Because even before we got married, we were still doing the same shit. We were still living together. Like, it's just that now that we're married, there's just more obligation to do things on her side, and she has more obligation to do things on my side.
Okay.
Because you know how, like, if you're just dating, there isn't a real purpose for the significant other to be over.
Yeah.
You know, it's sometimes even when girls come over when they're not married, it kind of looks bad. You know, it kind of like is frowned upon because when guys bring girls over, it's like, damn, what's this girl doing here? She's your yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, she's not even part of the family. What's she doing here? So that's one of the main reasons why when me and Leisure was dating, or me and my wife was dating, she didn't come over because she wanted to separate that and make sure nobody saw her in that light. And I respected that because I'm like, okay, I don't want to pressure you to come because if you don't want to, it's fine. Because I know there's a negative connotation that comes with like when girls come through, you know?
Yeah, especially from the higher ups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's different when guys go over because, oh, this guy's kind of showing face. Like, it's not a big deal. But when girls come through, there's that mom patriarchy that kicks in and like people just, they don't talk about it, but it's there.
Yeah, it's
like
there.
everyone's kind of like, oh, that's his girl. What's she doing here? But like nobody says shit. You know? That's what she knows, and that's what I know too. And that's why I told her straight up, like, if you don't ever want to come, it's fine. Like, I get it. But then now that we're married, like, we have to do more because it's like if she don't come, then it looks weird. And if I don't go, then it's like, where's your husband at? Yeah, then it looks weird as fuck. But I mean, like,
Oh yeah, that's true.
to answer your question, we're good.
Yeah.
It's fine.
That's
like,
good.
It's just boring as fuck, bro. We like, yo, tell me why yesterday we ended up watching a whole season of Love is Blind. Yo,
Damn.
bro.
Is that on Netflix?
It's on Netflix.
It's only like
Damn.
5 episodes out.
This is like, what the fuck, dude? Our life boring as fuck. We gotta find some drama to get in our lives. No, but it's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool. Yeah.
You guys ever do like date nights?
Oh, for sure.
For sure.
I mean, we haven't done one in a while, but
Yeah.
we do date nights.
Yeah. Is marriage what you thought it was like 10 years ago?
Oh, hell no.
What was your thoughts and take on marriage like 10 years ago?
10 years ago, bro, 10 years ago was scary.
Yeah.
Because when you come from a family of divorce, you think that separation is always the best option.
Yeah.
When something doesn't work. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like as soon as there's like a red flag, you're kind of like, nah, I don't want to be with you because this is the way like my parents handled it. This is the way I know how to handle it because this is what I saw. It's the social learning theory, right? It's like basically learning from what you see. That's what kids do. So that's what I did. And for the longest time, I'm like, I don't like marriage doesn't seem like it's the best idea because of what I see my parents go through. Because of what I've seen, how messy it could get. Like, it separates families and like people pitch you against your parents and shit if you have kids, and like it gets messy as fuck, dude. Like, yeah. So it's completely different. Now it's like people don't understand that like being in a relationship it's about love and connection, but it's really more of a decision.
Yeah.
You know, you have to make a choice, like, because at the end of the day, you could do whatever the fuck you want. You could cheat, you could talk to anybody else, but you have to make a decision to commit to somebody.
Yeah.
And that's what people don't understand. It's like anyone could leave. Anyone can get a divorce for any reason. But it's the fact that you make that decision to stay and keep working at whatever the fuck you want to work on with this person. And that's the difference. That's what I had to learn like way back then. And I didn't know that until I was with my wife. Yeah.
I have a question for you.
Sure. Was this marriage counseling? What the fuck?
Yeah, I know, right?
Well,
it's like, yeah.
we just want to get your take on
sure.
like love because like you're married now
Yeah, for sure.
and we're still at the stage where it's kind of like we're fantasizing what marriage is,
Right,
but then we won't know until
Right,
we
but
get to that
let me
point.
just
You know what I
break this
mean?
down for you. Like, I don't think you should have any expectations.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
if you go into it with expectations, you'll always be disappointed no matter what happens. You kind of just got to accept what it is. You know, and that comes from accepting who you're with to begin with. Because the only reason I'm able to do this is because I'm with somebody who's worth it. You know, because if I was with somebody who was like, man, I don't even like this person, like their personality,
Yeah.
there's no way I do any of this shit.
Yeah.
Because from a very young age, I was like, I'm never gonna get married. This shit's never gonna happen. But then it got to a point where it's like, you know what? Like I love this person so much that she deserves this, so that I'm putting her value above my own. Because I can understand, like, I'm gonna be with you no matter what. So if that's the case, I might as well get you what you want.
Yeah.
You know? Because like no matter what, I don't think I'm going anywhere. I don't think you're going anywhere. So we might as well do something about it. You know?
Yeah.
That's how I
That's
saw
a good way to see it.
Yeah, you know, because at the end of the day, I don't care enough about it to really make a big deal about it. Because as long as I love you and I'm with you, that's all that matters. Because if I wanted to cheat, I would cheat. It's not like a marriage title is gonna stop me, you know. But it's about making that decision and making a commitment that's important. And that's how I see it.
Well, what I was gonna ask you was, what was your perspective of love before and after your like relationship with Leisha, or like even before your or after your marriage?
For sure, yeah. It's you don't like. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't even know what love was.
Yeah,
It's like it's hard to define because when you growing up the way I did, it's like around like R&B music, right?
yeah.
Around NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, fucking like what's it called? Just a bunch of those fucking R&B groups. I can't even name it off the top of my head, but like there's always the group that's always singing about girls and how much they love them, they do anything for them. That's the way I saw it. It's like romanticized. But when you get into a relationship, it's different. It's like that shit might happen, but then it might not work out, you know? And you might not even connect with a person, but you like just want to give them all these things, you know, because you think that's what a relationship should be, because you romanticize it in your head. So that's how I saw it. And then like today, right now, for me, love is acceptance. It's like accepting them for everything that they are, you know, all the disgusting shit, all the great shit, all the things you find annoying, and still being able to love them unconditionally.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's hard to explain unless you've been through it.
Yeah, I think growing up as like immigrant families too, we always had that bad image of, or like not a really good understanding of what love actually was.
For sure.
Just because we never really understood it from our parents, and like they only showed it the only way they knew, or like they might not have showed it at all. Right. And like you just hear these stories and fantasies from music or like movies about what love is, but then you don't really know until you obtain it yourself, you know?
Right.
So people just think like they just put out that super happy, like super good ending story. Like this is love, and you know, this is what it's supposed to be, and it gets everybody's hopes up. Yeah. So like, I think that's why a lot of relationships fail, because people have this set idea of what love is, and they don't really understand like all the drawbacks and all the difficulties what love is actually. Right. And you know, it affects a lot of people and how they stay and be committed in a relationship.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, this shit's complicated. Like it's not black and white. Like this is very gray. You know, there's so much shit that people don't realize that goes into trying to make something work. You know, like just being able to apologize. Like for the longest time, I didn't even know how to apologize to somebody. You know, it took me a very long time to be able to like, oh, you know what, like I fucked up. I'm sorry. You know, I shouldn't have done that. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. Like this is really stupid. I shouldn't have done this shit. Like, even if you know, like, it's not 100% your fault, just being able to allow yourself to be vulnerable, that's hard as fuck.
Yeah, I think one of the biggest thing I've learned growing up is that, you know, apologizing even though when you know you're right, you know, because like maybe what you're saying is right, but it wasn't the right time to say it, right? Or it's not the right moment to even, you know, try to be right, you know.
That's real, you know, because some people ain't ready to hear that.
Yeah,
you know, no matter what even if you have the best intention. Some people ain't ready to hear it. You know?
Do you guys think it's a cultural and generation thing?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, there's a lot of generational barriers that we have to break.
Because like our father to like our father's fathers never had that attention on like breaking down that barrier and actually like apologizing when they're wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the thing too, though, because you know, like when they came here, it's all about survival.
Yeah.
They don't care about like emotions because they ain't got time for that shit. They're trying to feed. You know, they're trying to feed their families. They're trying to feed themselves. They're trying to provide and like put a like roof over people's heads and shit. Like you don't have time to care about feelings at that point. But I think it's now that it's like we're so like Americanized and assimilated that we have too much time. You know?
Yeah.
We here exploring feelings and shit. You know, it's weird, but it's good. You know, don't get me wrong, it's good.
Do you think it would have changed anything if they show a slight emotion?
What do you mean?
Like if they was a came here, they're still busting ass and everything, but they still showed like the little section of love to her. Like, I mean, of course they show love, but it's mostly like tough love and etc. But if they would just like show more of their feelings and how they feel, they tell more how they feel, do you think like generation kids nowadays will be different?
What do you
I think what you're trying to get at is like just a hypothetical, and I don't think we'll actually know an answer to that. I think the true answer you would find is you showing that to your kids. That I think that's the true answer, because if you just keep saying on like these what ifs, so like what if they showed me a little more love, because it's already happened and you can't change what happened. So the only thing you can change is how you feel about that and what are you gonna do about it in the future and how you treat your kids on forward. Because then, like from what I see is that the things we learn in our life is how we're supposed to bring that into our children's life. Because if we felt neglected and unloved when we were kids, then we have to be able to show that to our kids and see how they grow up. Because your kids are pretty much a reflection of who you are in a good or bad way,
Yeah.
But that's wrong, though.
Is it?
Because your kids aren't a reflection of who you are.
Well, yeah, you could bring up your morals, but it's up to them to choose.
I explain.
Because your kids, like this is where a lot of parents fuck up. This is why a lot of kids are like, they hate their parents. It's because parents believe kids are a reflection of them, but they're not. People are just a reflection of themselves.
Yeah, but then that's why I said it's a good or a bad way,
Yeah, right.
A little closer. A little closer.
Because, okay, so let me explain this, right? It's like, y'all seen Kung Fu Panda?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
His name is Mr. Oogway, right?
Yeah, the turtle?
Yeah, turtle. He's all like, he had that one metaphor about how like the seed growing into a flower. You want it to be a peach, apple, whatever, it's going to be a flower.
Yeah.
Same concept. It's like you think they're a reflection of you because you try to teach them all these things. But at the end of the day, they're still going to be whoever they're meant to be. You can try to guide them. You could try to push them in the right direction, which may help.
Yeah.
But they will always be who they're meant to be, no matter what.
Interesting.
And I think the best approach to that is just to teach them the best of you. Try your best to teach them the best from what you've learned in your life.
Yeah.
And no matter what, if they take it or not, it's up to them. You got to let them handle their own life, because that's just what
true.
life is.
Yeah, you can't sculpt somebody's life.
Exactly.
Because you're not. You're their creator.
Exactly. You could try as much as you want, but at the end of the day, they're gonna do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah.
They're gonna hate you. They're gonna love you, but this is what it is.
I guess what I was getting to was just not so much as you actually being like them, but just showing that love and affection that you weren't able to receive
Given.
when you're
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to get to.
Yeah, but I mean, I kind of think like, damn, maybe I should do what our parents did and just be an asshole, because because some trauma is good.
Yeah, no, because I think about both ways too. Just thinking about having kids, like how you would treat them. It's kind of like, okay, if you give them so much love where they become spoiled, they're gonna become a brat. But if you give them a tough love, then there's two options for them. They can either grow up and say fuck you, or they can grow up and say, okay, we learned something out of it and we're gonna do good. But then again, it's kind of like, it's also kind of that risky part too, where if you're too tough on them, then it's kind of like they're gonna grow up hating you forever.
For sure.
But I think it has to meet like the fine white line in the middle, where it's kind of like it has to balance out. Show you love, but still give you a tough time as well too. So that way,
I think a good thing is while they're growing up is just letting them fail and then not telling them why, letting them figure it out themselves. Because I feel like when we were growing up, I always felt like we're just always trying to be told what to do, and we'll always go against it because we always thought we had the necessarily right mind to do what we had to do, and somebody telling us one way, we're always not want to listen to them because we always want to rebel.
Yeah.
And do the things we think is right.
Being a rebel is fun.
Yeah, it is.
You ever thought about how many kids you want?
I mean, at first I didn't really want a lot of kids, but now I want a lot of kids.
Yeah.
As
What's the number?
many as we can make.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
I want a lot. Like, I want a big family because of us.
Yeah.
Because whenever we get together, it's warm.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
If we only have like a couple people, then it's like it's not gonna be all that. But you know what it's like too.
Yeah.
When you're around a lot of family, it's like, damn, everybody's here. It's cool as fuck. We all just chilling. Like, it feels good, and like You go to an event, you know, like your brothers or your sisters gonna be there, and it's like, oh, nice.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this more than just 1 or 2 people I know. I know a whole bunch.
Yeah, I wanted
It's
like
warm.
8. 8.
You want 8
Yeah,
kids?
that's a lot.
That's what I mean. A lot.
Yeah, you
Better
start
talk to
pumping them
you.
out.
Better.
Yeah, you about to be 40.
That's why I told her. I was like, you want that many? You gotta start right now.
That's a lot of kids, dog.
Yeah.
I'll wait.
Bro, you wait, you have 8 kids, they're gonna be hella
By the time your
young.
8th kid gets 18, you like 70 years old, homie.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, what about you? How many kids you want?
I'm fine. I want 4. But then I gotta look at my girl too, because my girl is a little bit older than me. So I have to take her body into consideration too. So if I was to do it, I want 4. And it can be, I don't know, if I have twins, I'll be happy with twins. But if twins don't run in our genes. But if it did, I'll be happy with 2 girls and 2 boys.
Why specific 4?
I think 4. I think, you know, if I wanted more, I'll be happy with like 5.
Why 5?
I think 5 is a good number because at the end of it, I think about it. Even though it's only us 5, or the 5 kids plus us 2, it's already 7. And then with my other nephews and nieces, it's kind of like they still have family, you know.
So you want 7?
No, I want 5, and then us 2 together, it'd be 7.
Oh,
Yeah.
why 5?
I think 5. I think for me, 4 is a sweet number for me, but 5 is okay too. But I want cool. Like I want like 2 boys, 2 girls. Yeah, and
Or is it just simpler? So like,
and if I get like a 5th one and there's a girl, I have to have another boy.
what if?
Oh,
But then again, like I said, she's you know, my girl is older, so I have to take her body into consideration and her age as well too.
Yeah, you
think-
better start pumping, bro. Because
I think
Yeah.
I think he went from 4 to 5 because I think when he older, it'll be easier to go like this and this.
Dumb. What about you, Rob?
I feel like I want like 2 or 4, 2 to 4, 2 to 4 will be okay.
And why?
But if I have 4, they all have to be boys. So
What?
Damn.
So I can name them Leonardo, Raphael,
Oh.
Michelangelo.
turtles.
You guys,
and then you got to change the name.
do you guys care is like what gender you guys get, or just kind of like, whatever
No,
comes?
I kind of know that I'm gonna have a girl first
Yeah.
because that's just how my family is. Like all my brothers, they had a girl first,
That's how I feel.
so it's like a genetic thing.
The
I
girl
feel
was
like.
grown strong in my family too. Like most, besides my second oldest, but most of them have girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have a girl first, but that's just my thoughts.
Yeah,
But I feel like it'd probably be a lot of boys too.
my boy. Yeah.
Do you have a preference?
No, I don't have a preference. I mean, I would prefer an oldest being a daughter.
Yeah.
That's what I thought
Why
about
is
too.
that?
Yeah, because don't get me wrong, like sons and boys are essential. You know, you need sons and shit. But like from what I've seen, like daughters know how to express themselves better emotionally.
Yeah.
And when you get older, it's a very selfish thing, but I think that's what older people need. You know, as like a future father, I think that's what I'm gonna need a lot. You know, just that emotional nurturing from like your daughters and shit. Unless my boys can do it, if I have boys, then that'd be cool too.
I kind of want a daughter first too because I feel like, you know, girls, I feel like they naturally get mature easier. And I feel like having a girl first would, if I was to have a boy after, like she'll be able to teach him comfortability around girls and like just like knowledge around girls and shit. Not necessarily just getting that from his sister, but then like just her knowledge and her matureness can change like the boy. Because I feel like when you have an older brother, like I know, like his the narrative is just he's a protector, right? But then I feel like, you know, just having more knowledge and rather protecting is better in a way.
It's weird because we're talking about this shit, but then we just said that we should change how our kids are. So they know how to be better. So like now we have gender preferences.
No, I
and
have
shit.
daughters so she can raise a son.
So she can babysit, teach these kids.
So we talked about your wedding earlier, and of course it was a year ago. That's fun. It was a fun wedding.
Yeah, that's
It was fun. We all got
That
lit.
fun.
It was
I hope
fun.
y'all have- no, you know,
It was amazing. It was great.
It was litty.
yeah,
He was
we
dancing.
we tried our fucking hardest to make it so you guys would just have fun, and
Yeah.
all the stress would be on us.
Yeah.
That was the goal of the wedding.
Remember you couldn't find your keys, bro? That shit.
I was
Dude,
drunk.
we were
Yeah, I
helping you
know.
for like an hour.
That
was
was
drunk,
like
bro.
forever, dude.
I don't even remember.
You're
that.
like, I don't even know where my jacket is.
I was drunk as fuck.
Yeah,
I don't even remember
that
any of
was
shit.
crazy.
So a few things I want to ask is like, how was the planning and everything leading up to the cost of funds? If you want to talk about the cost of funds, and then also want to talk about I did not. Okay, my dumb ass did not know there was a difference between engagement ring and wedding ring.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, he didn't know you get it too.
So I'm so like behind on that.
No. Yeah, don't worry about it. I didn't know this.
But yeah, I want to know like how you proposed to her and how you guys, how many years it took you guys to plan it, and the budget fund. If you want to talk about budget fund, if you don't want to, if you do, you can say the number. You can bleep it out. And then where you guys went for honeymoon?
Yeah, he wants to know because he's up next.
Yeah, he's
It's in the work.
He's planning this shit.
It's a little bit headache, but
okay, so I could just start from the beginning, I guess. So I proposed to her at a park that's like, it has very sentimental meaning to us.
Boy, she in park? No, I'm just kidding.
Shit, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, that's how I proposed, basically, at a park. We were playing like basketball, and this was during the pandemic, I think.
Sounds like a Wong Fu Bros production.
What year was this? What year was this?
I don't remember, bro. I don't remember what year it was. But maybe, it might have been 2019, 2020.
That's
Before the pandemic?
During, right?
During the pandemic.
During?
That's 2020.
2020.
Yeah, I think it was 2020 or 2021. I don't remember. But yeah, but the funny thing is that like she's always attached by the hip, right? So she's around me 24/7. And I was trying, I had the ring in my car and I was trying to get it, but then she's just all up on me. And I'm like, bro, like, give me some space, bro. So I had to like act like I wasn't doing nothing and shit. So then we just went to the park, and I ended up like, we came back to my car, and then that's when I pulled out the ring and I was like, yeah, we gonna get married. Nah, that's not what I said, but but the planning sucked, dude.
Yeah.
We had a few arguments planning this shit because it's just so stressful, dude. It's like, because a part of me was like, man, I want to do it, but I don't because this is so much fucking money.
Yeah.
We took out a loan for like $20K. The wedding itself cost like $15K total. The other $5K we spent on vacation. And then we got some money from the Hoopli and the Hmong wedding.
To kind of help.
Yeah, to kind of help too. But everything was expensive as fuck.
Yeah.
It was like hectic.
Did you guys do a year planning for the venue? I know how many venues did you guys look at before you guys selected? Oh, this is
we only looked at that one.
Just that one.
What?
We were like looking online.
Yeah.
But in person, that's the only one we looked at. Because the moment we saw it, it's like, oh, this is the one. Because it's like super fucking nice. So we're like, all right, we're just gonna use this one.
Yeah.
But no, it was stressful as fuck, dude. Just coming up with the list of who you want to invite.
Yeah.
Stressful as fuck.
Yeah.
Like trying to determine what you want to feed people. Stressful as fuck. Like trying to determine like where the seating arrangements are, where to put the tables, where to put the chairs, where to put the DJ, where to put the food. It's like,
do you have a event planner that planned that with y'all too?
hell no.
Oh damn, y'all did everything by yourself?
Hell yeah. That's just stressful as hell.
Shit.
Could have helped.
There was even a certain point at like, I think it was maybe like a couple days before, maybe like a week or two before the wedding. And we was just arguing. We was like, bro, like this is not fun. Like this fucking sucks. Like why the fuck we even doing this shit? We could be going on vacation. We could put a down payment on the house. Like why are we doing this? You know?
Yeah.
And then we like and like at the end of the day, we both know we want to do it, but that's just the stress accumulating to that point where it's like a breaking point. But then we like talked it over. Like, you know what? We still want to do this. It's just so fucking stressful. That's it. That it just sucks. But I'm glad we did it though because it was fun.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like you don't plan to do this, or you don't have an intention to do this more than once.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I did it because I think she deserves it. Like it's not for me, even though I was there. It's like it's more for her. You know. So I'm glad she got to enjoy it, and it was a special day for us.
That's good. It was fun, dude. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Definitely did not miss on Head in the Clouds. This wedding was fun. It was a good wedding.
I'm glad y'all had fun, man, because it was a lot of work. Because that a whole fucking day, like I was running errands, bro.
Yeah.
Running errands, running back and forth. I had that big ass zit on my head. Y'all see that?
They had to do makeup on you, remember?
Hell yeah. I was like, yo. And then like our photographer didn't even like clean it up. And oh, what the fuck?
Like make this dude look all this bad in his wedding day.
Like this dude Indian or some shit. Like, why is he doing it?
You think that's because of stress? Or what do you think? Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. And like it just like I don't remember if it was the day before, but like it was just
like it just popped up.
Yeah. Like, what the fuck? How did shit happen?
That's stress.
Yeah, no, I could tell like how hard it was just to like to wonder who you invite. Cause my list of friends goes big.
Yeah.
And it's like I have to cut that to 350 because most of the places that I'm trying to look at, it's like only hosting like 350.
Yeah.
And I'm looking down my list. It's like, damn, I have to narrow that 350 down. It's like,
350?
yeah, 350 capacity.
Damn.
Wait,
I want a place for like 500 people.
You looking at venues right now?
I'm looking at venues right now.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
But I found a place in Stone that's very nice. It's a barn. It's a whole barn place.
Oh, nice.
And you get the whole place to yourself. And then there's a little church house that's next to it. It's like a mini old church house where you do like your vows and etc. and all that wedding scenery. And then next to it is a barn. And that's where you do like the
You know,
party
be
stuff
cool?
and everything.
What if you buy a house, like a really nice house, and then get married there? Ooh. So that's your marriage house.
I'm picky with houses. I'm a picky guy, so it has to be like a certain like layout, and the backyard has to look a certain way, and the front yard has to look a certain way. I didn't know that I was like so picky, and so now like I'm thinking about like I'm getting older, and I'm looking at houses for fun.
Your forever house.
Yeah, it's kind of like nah, I'm nitpicky. Like I want it to look like this. I want it to have this. I want it to have that. I want this many bedroom. I want this many bathrooms.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, as much as I'm living in the house, it's kind of like I'm still thinking about like, what if I do cookouts? What if I do this?
Parties?
Yeah,
Wait,
we'll hang out.
If you think that's stressful,
yeah.
you never thought that you had to choose it with her.
What do you mean?
She's gonna
What
be
if
picky
she?
too,
What if
or-
she don't?
Well,
like
I'm
what you
glad
like?
my girl is not picky.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she goes where I go.
that's what you think,
And then
yeah.
if she doesn't like anything, she'll let me know. You know. So I'm glad.
She gonna get picky
and
when y'all married.
and the thing is that she doesn't want the Mika wedding.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I-
you want them?
I want the Mika wedding.
Oh.
Yeah. She don't want the Mika wedding. I want the Mika wedding.
I do too, cause that shit pretty cool. I think.
Yeah. No,
I want the Mika
fun.
wedding. Yeah.
It's fun. Like it sucks all the way up until that day.
Yeah.
And once it hits that day, and it's like it's a lot easier. It's still stressful, but it's worth it.
Did you buy a wedding ring and engagement ring?
We bought an engagement ring and then a wedding band.
A wedding band. Okay. Did it come in a set or you bought it separately?
No, we bought it separately.
What was the price on it?
I bought that shit on Etsy. I bought her
Etsy?
wedding ring on Etsy. Yeah, it was I don't remember what the rock's called. It's
How many carats?
aquamarine. It's not a diamond. It's not a
Oh,
diamond. It's an aquamarine stone.
okay.
Do you have your band?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, it's not like the rubber bands.
Nah, I like the silver.
Oh yeah.
The silver, yeah.
Does it bother you when you wear that?
It
Instead of
used to.
yeah.
But now, like, if my hand feels naked. without
fitted?
it.
Oh, okay.
It's not even fitted. It's loose as fuck. But I got used to it.
Do you take it off a lot or no?
Only when I wash my hands.
Oh, okay.
Other than that, it's always on.
Do you know what kind of wedding ring Ashley wants if you was to go there?
Yeah.
Like cut and everything, carat and everything.
She don't even want like an expensive ring. She wants me to go to like Costco or Target. So I know
Lies.
kind of.
But you know
No,
the,
for real.
but it still all matters on the cut though. Like
Yeah, I know.
the
I
cut
know.
and everything.
Every
so-
time we go there, we always look at them, even though it's gonna be a while. But we
Yeah.
always look at them.
I was looking at
So I
mine. It
know.
was like 3Gs. I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, girl, if your shit goes over 5 or 6, it's fuck the ring.
No, they're expensive.
Yeah, they are expensive. I'm glad she doesn't want a big carrot. She's like, because sometimes if it's too big, then she's like, she doesn't want it. It's just too flashy.
Yeah.
And she just wanted one where it's like, oh, if you look at it, it's like, okay, it looks nice, you know. But then again, it's still a lot of money. And I'm going through a bunch of websites right now, looking at it and everything. But it's like,
Damn.
it's headache.
Yeah, I mean, it just depends on you and your girl.
Yeah.
Yeah,
y'all
I hear it's very like, it's like I think it's like a 40 or 60% that girls lose their wedding rings.
Really?
Yeah.
Where you getting these
Damn.
statistics from, Robbie?
Shit, I don't know.
Yeah.
I saw it
Hey,
somewhere.
in
I
his
saw
Sounds
it.
like
head.
90% of girls lose their rings every year.
Yeah, but that's why they get replaced a lot.
Wait, hold up. So Kevin, do you want a Hmong wedding too, or
Yeah, I'm going to do a Hmong wedding and a Mika wedding.
but do you?
He's gonna have
But
to do.
the
it
thing is
already.
that for me, like growing up, like my parents already did enough for me. So when it comes to the wedding part, I want everything out of my pocket. So Hmong wedding, I'm gonna pay for it. Mika wedding, out of my pocket.
Damn,
Mika wedding, out of me and her pocket.
Yeah.
You a nice guy.
Yeah. But then again, my sister then was like, dude, what's the point of doing a Mika wedding when you can just save that money and just go on honeymoon? I was like, yeah, that's true too. But I was like, in my family, I want to be the one that does the Mika wedding, you know? Because we never had that in my, like, this between the siblings and stuff.
Yeah.
So
I think
I
we
want to
should.
do it. Yeah.
It's financially costly.
It is.
but
It's like buying a whole new car.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you only plan to do it once, I think
It'd be worth it.
All
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
go all out.
So that's what I'm kind of aiming towards in the next 2-3 years, but see how it goes because it ain't cheap.
Yeah, I like the best advice I can give you is just like give yourself a budget and just try to fit that budget.
Yeah. Was definitely ours. Like this, I think, because I asked you before too, but I wanted to be around your range as well too. I'm not trying to like 30,000, 50,000, 60,000. There's no point.
Yeah, and the good thing about our wedding was that my wife is very like she's really good at planning things.
Yeah.
So she like reached out to a bunch of people, even our photographers. She got it for like pretty cheap considering how expensive wedding photographers are.
Mm-hmm.
I think the whole day was like under $1,000. So she spent like 8 hours, 10 hours with us and just taking pictures.
Yeah.
And that was really good.
Yeah, no, for me, I was looking at that too. I think photographers, I have a connection already, and then like DJs, I have a connection already. So I think that'll be a breeze for me.
Oh, nice.
I think the only thing that's gonna be stressful is probably like the planning because she's super. She wants stuff a certain way, but like if it doesn't go her way, then it's kind of like it is what it is. And it's sure like K-Ham. So that's going to be the only part that's gonna be kind of like a little bit difficult. But I need her to be like, okay, I want like this, I want like this, I want like this, so that we can just go on with that.
No, but it's going to be a collaborative effort.
Yeah, I know.
Because some things is not going to work once you actually get there and you try to like sort it together.
Yeah.
Because I remember on our day of the wedding, we had to like just fucking figure shit out on the fly.
On the fly.
I remember that.
Yeah, and like even the day before, we was like looking at the place and we're like, shit, like we can't put the DJ here, we can't put it there. We have to angle it a certain way so it doesn't take up too much room. And I remember even talking to her parents and they were like, no, we should put it in the center. We're like, nah, it's gonna be awkward because it's like it's too much lighting and it's like, you know, like in high school, when it's like too much lighting, it's just weird. Nobody wants to dance.
Yeah.
That's what we were thinking. It was like, okay, well, we have to put it here so that it's like a club scene kind of thing. People feel more comfortable in the dark and they're more willing to dance and drink and have fun. Yeah, so that's what we did. That's what we wanted.
Cool.
So like, there's a lot of that kind of shit on the day of that you're gonna have to like take into consideration.
I'll make sure to hire you and give you credit this time.
Thanks, bro. When I was in his video, his last video, I literally had a scene in the video. They didn't even credit me, bro.
Damn.
They credit guys that weren't even in the video. You know, I was like, what? And I helped set up the whole thing.
And you on this podcast.
Cafe, he set up the cafe scene.
I can't.
Yeah. Hey, but look, if you look at the description box, his name is all capitalized, all right?
It's not in the video, bro.
It's not in the video, but yeah. I was like, man, fuck this guy.
That's my fault. I had so many cast and crew, and I went down. I was like making sure I had everybody, but I forgot Robbie.
Damn, I was like smiling. I was watching the video all happy and shit. I was like, damn, this shit turned out good as hell. Saw my scene. I was like, yo, I'm in it. Boom, song ends, credit scene rolls. Like, where the fuck my name? I'm like going back and forth. Where the fuck my name at? I was like, Kevin, fuck, yo, whoa, you better delete this video, re-upload it with my name.
Had to rewind it back.
He's like, no, it's too late. I already got 10K views.
For real.
Oh shit.
Where'd you guys go for honeymoon?
I went to Vegas.
Vegas.
Went to Las Vegas. Yeah.
Vegas. Try any good restaurants out there?
We tried all the restaurants.
All the restaurants?
All the buffets. We tried a bunch of places, but honestly, all that shit's kind of mediocre.
Yeah. Even the best buffet they have out there that's like amazing.
Yeah, like the Bacchanal. Have you been in the Bacchanal?
No, I haven't been to Vegas
Bacchanal,
yet.
it's like it's good for a buffet, but it's not like I wouldn't rate it 10 stars or anything.
What'd you rate it?
Like I still give it like a 7.
7.
You know Keith Lee? Oh. You know Keith Lee?
Is he that MMA
TikToker?
fighter?
Yeah.
MMA
TikToker.
TikToker, yeah.
Food reviewer. If he was back then, you would have been to some good places. Or where'd you stay at? You stay at like the Aria or something?
Basilago. Did I say that wrong?
I don't remember where we stayed.
B&G or something?
MGM Grand?
I don't remember.
Flamingo?
I honestly don't remember.
Did you guys walk the strip?
We did.
Did you guys do the zip line?
Nah.
Zip line?
Yeah.
The strip?
There's a lot of shit.
Damn.
The strip is fun to walk. You guys walk?
We did. We walked like every single day. It was good though because all we did was eat and shop and shit.
Yeah.
So we needed to walk anyway. So.
You gain a lot of weight?
I did.
How much?
Yeah.
How bad was it?
Before I left, because the last year I was working out like crazy.
Yeah.
So on the wedding day I was 170, and I started out around like 210, maybe even like 216. I was getting up there. I was big as fuck. So I lost that weight on the wedding day, and then we went to Las Vegas. I'm pretty sure I gained like at least 10 pounds. I came back around like 180, 185-ish, I think. And then after that, I caught COVID.
Oh, damn.
Like, I gained a shit ton of weight because I'm like, oh, it's probably because I'm not eating enough. You know? And then I just kept eating and I forgot to stop. And now I'm back where I'm at. Damn, fuck. Shit's so dumb.
Vegas, you got a eating disorder.
For real. Yeah, like
Actually?
Hey, but that's a food hub though, man. Vegas. If you're not drinking constantly or casinoing, eat. walk, sightseeing,
Nah,
eat, walk, sightseeing.
I think it's just when you're bored, you're like, I should eat.
but
like,
everything looks so good though.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm-
I mean, I haven't been,
I'm
but
one of
from
those
videos I've
eaters
seen.
that like if I make like a bowl, like I'm gonna finish the bowl. Like I'm not gonna leave it for leftovers. I'm just finish the whole thing.
See, I do that because of like growing up. I was a skinny ass kid, so my parents would always be like, "Finish your food." You know,
Yeah.
you're too skinny. You won't grow up, get big, finish your food. And so then like I internalize that shit. So every time I don't finish it, I hear like my parents talking. It's like,
Yeah.
finish that shit. So then now it's like a disorder. You know, it's not.
I got-
I
I
gotta
got-
stop. You know?
I got that broke boy in me where I go to buffets, I got to eat my $20 worth.
Bro,
Everyone does that.
the thing that messes me on the most is when your parents, when you're a big guy and your parents like lose weight. Okay, you lose weight, you lose a lot of weight, and they'll be like, oh, you're too skinny, eat up again, and you eat up again, and then when you get fat, they tell you you're fat again. It's like, where do you want me at?
Yeah, what do you
Cycle.
want?
Where do you want? Where do you want me at?
Mom?
I've lost weight, I gained weight, I lost weight again. What do you want? Huh?
I want new ply bag.
Stupid. Oh, that's dumb.
But I like that too, cause like my dad's at home, and then I gain weight during like probably
Are you still on your workout journey?
I am, but then my foot get out on me like this past week.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Yo, what even happened?
I have to I have a form of arthritis. So arthritis
really?
meaning that like there's arthritis is just a name for it, but then there's like gout that goes under it, like tendonitis that goes under it, and I forgot elbowitis that goes under it. So it's just my joints and my muscle tissues that either are overly worked or I'm eating too much stuff that contain uric acid that will crystallize in my muscle tissues or joints that will make it hurt.
Doesn't alcohol play a part in that too?
Alcohol does with like carb stuff, wheat stuff, and all that stuff will like affect it. But I noticed that me drinking liquor, I'm okay with it. But when I go to a beer or like any type of beer, if I get fucked.
I think I'm like that too.
Yeah, but it all depends on like everybody and their own body and how they take it. Some people can be different.
Because you do be drinking though.
Yeah,
You do be drinking.
beer. It's been a while since I touched beer because beer is like
Lying.
beer is one of those where like I will touch it like every
He
now
actually
and
doesn't
then.
drink beer a lot.
Yeah, every now and then it's like I'll take it if I have to, but if I don't,
I drink like
shots.
seltzers.
Yeah,
What's
or
the difference,
seltzers.
though?
Seltzer doesn't contain any wheat stuff.
Any weed
It's
stuff?
not wheat.
Wheat. Oh, it's
wheat.
like Bud Light contains
Wheat,
wheat.
yeah.
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 Oh.
But does that matter?
Yeah, because that will flare up my stuff.
So you're telling me seltzers are healthier than beer? Is that what you're telling me?
For me, for the time that I've been drinking it, yes, it has an iconic flair or anything in there for me. Yeah.
Or it's just a placebo he put in his head.
Or that too, Yeah, no, but every time around this year, I'll get it, which I hate it because I've been doing good so good, and for some reason, every time when I'm like on a roll of being at the gym for like almost a whole month, then my muscle like tends to like irritate me and give up on me.
Right.
I don't know, but the thing is that when I go back, I know to like work my body weight back up instead of trying to go hard. Because I learned that when I went hard the first couple times, I had tissue issues. Yeah.
Who's that one Marine guy? Or
Oh, Jocko?
Goggins?
yeah, Goggins. He's
Yeah.
gotta be like Goggins, bro.
Yeah, nah.
They don't know
Push
me.
through it.
Hey, I pray
They
nobody.
don't know me.
They
Stay
know
hard.
me. Stay hard.
I pray nobody to ever have gout because that shit sucks.
Hey,
Yeah.
Especially when you have both of your feet, your heels, and your knees, and you have to relearn how to walk.
hey,
I had to relearn how to
Hey.
walk last year, and that was a
What?
struggle.
hey.
Yeah,
Seriously?
I had to relearn how to walk.
Keep doing it. Don't take no drugs. Don't take away that pain from you. Feel it.
Keep
They
drinking.
don't know you.
Keep drinking.
Climb over that mental wall.
Hey, at least you don't got gout on your fingers. Remember? I got gout on my fingers. That sucks.
Oh yeah.
How about
Did
my
it go away?
elbows? Elbows are
Did it go
pretty
away?
bad.
It's still there.
Yeah.
But then I'll wait for you because when I got checked out for my 2 knees last year, they said that my body had like uric acid. So uric acid is what you get from eating like a bunch of seafood, raw meat, because they contain a lot of it. So the more you consume, and the more you consume, the harder it is for your kidneys to flush it out. So when your kidney don't flush it out, it builds up crystals and it crystallizes in your joints.
Right, and your kidney you're fucked up too because of alcohol.
Yeah, that's it.
Maybe you should change your diet.
Well, I have because my diet's been
Be like
like
a vegan or something.
I've been on chicken for the past
He's
like
gonna
two
lose a lot of
years.
weight.
And I'll cheat on like steak like every once in a while, but I haven't touched pork in a while. I haven't touched no seafood. Seafood is like once in a long while that I'll touch it. But even then, I'm still kind of like skeptical about it and like scared to touch it.
Yeah, that pork will fuck you up.
Yeah, but I love pork though, man. Growing up, I love pork. I love fried pork,
all
crispy
we eat.
pork, everything. I don't know, yeah. But just to like have to let it go, I was like, for my better health, I said fuck it.
Become vegan. Eat fish.
No, the doctor told me to become vegan too, and I was like, fuck that. I like eating meat, dog. Yeah, I like my chicken and my steak.
You don't like being hurt though, do you?
Yeah, you're right.
Wait,
But
fish
still.
isn't even vegan.
It's it's tier 2 or 3.
Oh.
There's like tiers to being vegan, like
Yeah.
how hardcore you want to be.
Brandon, why did you start working out?
Start?
He's
You
tired.
started like pretty
he's-
young.
He's tired of
Oh.
being that skinny boy.
Yeah. Why did you
Yeah.
start working out?
Oh, yeah. I'm just tired of being skinny. That's it.
He was
Well, I'm still kind of skinny, but I've been trying to gain some weight.
he didn't want
like
people
real-
to bully him.
Yeah.
He's
but-
tired of being little.
Yeah, there you go. But, I'm still short. But,
He has a small frame, and he doesn't want people to make
But yeah,
fun
I
of him.
started working out because I was little. That's it. And I remember in high school, I went hard, like, work out
Yeah.
three times a day.
Yeah, you went crazy.
Yeah,
bro.
I was like, holy shit. And then I just lost it after college. Because like, I would just work out by myself. I don't have people in high school with me or a real reason. And then now I'm getting back into it, but I've kind of changed my workout style a little bit, starting like 2 days ago. So
Gotcha. Are you still taking like creatine and all that stuff?
no, I stopped because, dude, I became too full like easily, like 2 plates I'm full, and then I gotta chug it, and I feel like puking and all that shit. I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm just forcing myself at this point. So I'm like,
Why don't you
can't.
take your creatine when you're drinking it with your pre-workout?
Oh, I don't take pre-workout because
Oh,
I took it one time and
Take pre-workout.
yeah.
bro, I took it one time. I was fucking sick. I had to call off.
What
man.
brand did you go through?
Rise. And I took Baja Blast.
Oh,
Did you feel like you was having a heart attack?
No, I
No.
felt like weak, like super weak.
Like tingling?
Yeah.
Did
Yeah,
you-
no, I
well,
felt the tingles. Okay.
Did you not eat? That could be a part of it too.
I don't know if I did, but I'll tell you a solution that worked for me. Okay, so anyway, so I took it, and then I went on a jog. And then I was gonna go to the gym afterwards, but I was like, oh fuck, dude, I feel sick, so I lay down.
a lot of gym people tell me to not take creatine and jog because your heart rate is already up already. So if you jog, it's just gonna cause your heart rate to go even more higher.
Okay.
So when you take the creatine with the pre-workout, lift first, jog after.
Yeah, I didn't. I did the complete opposite.
Yeah.
But then I was sick, and then
Wait, but creatine doesn't make your heart rate.
Oh no, yeah, but I'm
You're
sorry.
talking about
Pre-workout.
pre-workout.
Sorry.
Oh,
yeah,
Yeah.
and then so what I think happened was, so I took the pre-workout. I should have went to the gym,
and he did.
but I didn't. So and then I was fucked up, and then so I was
So
like,
you was just chilling.
yeah, I was just chilling.
Just
So imagine
chilling
having
high
all of
as
that
fuck,
in you.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, and I was so sick, and then
dude,
what?
there's this one day where we was just drinking pre-workout. Remember?
I
that
know,
shit?
I know.
We was
No.
just drinking it like
It's
it was
weird.
Gatorade.
Yeah, no, we just bought like a fucking box. Like,
We bought the C4.
Yeah, the C4 is the popsicle.
Oh my
flavor.
gosh,
it was just
bro.
in the back of my car. We just kept drinking.
That was
it.
so stupid.
But then I was like it was weird because like I was sick the whole day, and I was like, fuck. And then so what I did was I just had sex. And then I felt better. So I was like, dude, that just healed me. That's crazy. I think I just had to put in some work. Like honestly.
Try pre-workout again.
Yeah.
You might like it. Yeah.
Dude, I swear to God, sex is a remedy, bro. Like,
I think so too.
dude, like whenever you go, like, because I don't know, y'all watch Malcolm in the Middle? Might be before your time.
Mm.
I watched Malcolm in the Middle.
You remember the episode where Hal and Lois didn't have sex for like a whole week or something?
Yeah.
And then their lawn's all like clean and it's green and shit. And the house is all fixed up and shit. Yeah, that shit's crazy because like I swear, whenever I don't have sex for a while, like I just get moody. I just get
Right.
like I'm on edge. My shoulders are all like bulky, rolled up and shit. Like I'm trying to fight somebody.
You're
Really?
stressed.
Yeah, I'm just tense, bro. I'm just tense and shit. But like, the moment I have sex, these motherfuckers roll back, and I'm like, that's cool, whatever, bro. I don't give a fuck.
What a wonderful day.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck, bro. Let the grass die. I don't give a shit. Dog.
Oh, is the sun out?
Yeah.
Wow.
Fuck it, it'll be all right.
You know what? I'm gonna go for a walk.
This shit nice.
How many times a week do you think sex is okay?
It depends on you and your partner. Whatever you guys are comfortable with.
What do you think?
I guess my question was, how many times do you have sex a week? Not a day, a week.
At least like 3-4 times a week.
Damn.
Oh, that's not bad. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Damn, within a month, that's like, okay.
That's like
Where's
12.
the freakiest place you ever like
Oh shit, we getting there.
No.
We going there.
Freakiest place.
Freakiest
Kevin,
place.
we're not talking about dicks no more, okay?
It's sex. Sex though.
It's every
sex.
podcast.
We're tired of it. They're tired of it.
The viewers are tired.
It's just chase, okay?
Everybody's not listening by now. They all got off.
Yeah, they're done. Unless they're skipping around.
The freakiest
top
place.
top 5 freakiest place.
Top 5.
Damn.
So when I was in college, right, I used to mess with this girl, and in the library, they had rooms that you could reserve, but these are study rooms, and they had walls, and they didn't really have windows. So me and this girl that I used to mess with would go in there and just like go at it.
Damn.
We would reserve the room for just us two.
Ooh, look at me shiver. Ooh.
Pretty crazy.
That's crazy.
Hypothetically, that's what happened. Hypothetically. You know?
You smart. You
I heard
smart.
from a friend that that's what happened. Hypothetically. How about you?
I got no crazy shit, bro. My shit's all plain and boring.
Oh, you whack.
Yeah, I haven't gotten there yet. I'm still trying to scratch off
Did you
the
get that
boards.
from Reddit? Like cheap sex hotel?
What? That's on Reddit?
Send you to a library site. Reserve room.
That's funny as it was free. That's funny as fuck. Oh,
Am I doing there like,
yeah. No, it's fucking embarrassing because like you walk out and like you paranoid. You're like,
Yeah.
damn, these people probably like hearing you and shit. Like, yeah, it was crazy.
hey, you that guy I saw on the hub. You that guy I saw on the hub.
No, it's a prank.
Hey,
It's
let
a
me get your
prank.
autograph. Funny as hell.
What's the boringest place you've done it?
Oh,
In his room.
nah. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I mean, I guess you could say hotel, but then hotel is like normal, you know. But
See, that's crazy because like,
the only places I've done it is hotels, cars. That's it.
but where'd you park?
Park.
Oh,
At night?
No, bright daylight.
Oh,
there
shit.
you go. That's not that boring.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah, that is fun.
Yeah, but that's pretty much it though. I need to like level it up there though.
Why? Why do you
Okay.
think you need to?
Why is this a goal?
Well, just places that you want to do it at, you know? Yeah, like I tell you to like your significant other, be like, hey, yo, I think these be like the good places to like have sex.
Yeah, but you gotta understand. I only did that shit because I didn't have a normal place to do it. It's because we didn't have options. You know, that's it. That's literally the only reason. It's not like I was like, yeah, let's just go do it over here. Like
He had to do
we
that.
didn't have a choice. You know? Like, I was broke. I didn't have a car. It was like,
He's planning this shit.
putting money into it. And
Like,
shit.
we turned 30, we had to go here and do it.
It's our anniversary. We gotta go do it.
Yeah, but no, that's pretty much it, man. Just I don't got no crazy stuff yet. Ask me again like in 2 years or so. Might have some crazy stuff.
How about you, Ryan?
Oh, I don't got stories like that, bro.
Got stories like that?
No.
Not yet.
Yeah, now I feel like I shouldn't have shared. I feel like I said too much.
It's
now.
a trap.
It's okay. I said 5. You only said 1.
Yeah,
That's
I
good.
delete the shit.
That's
All
it.
right,
He can bleep it out. He can bleep it out.
No, we bleep it out,
Yeah.
bro.
Nah, it's,
Okay.
it's up to you. How about you, Brandon Ashley?
The freakiest place? Wait, what'd you say? Freakiest, right?
Yeah, freakiest place.
Matt? No, I'm just
No,
kidding.
hell no.
No, it's fine.
No, we never did it at someone's house. Our friend's house. No, we never did it.
All right, good.
Yeah, bro, no.
Brandon gonna say the freakiest place. Isaac's room.
I hope Isaac doesn't listen.
Oh, Isaac doesn't listen to this podcast.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, I don't know. Nowhere really.
Yeah.
We've done it at the park.
Wait, did you seriously do it in Isaac's room?
No, no.
Because that would be awesome.
Yeah,
Brandon said no, but he's like winking over here.
that would be awesome.
It's fucked up.
Oh my god, dude, that's hilarious.
But yeah, I don't know. Just the park. Nothing really.
I think everybody's done it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing.
That's like the go-to place
Yeah.
when you ain't got like nowhere else to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do want to ask Ashley a question though.
Yeah.
How
Hold
do
on.
you-
Hold on. Get on the mic.
how do you feel about the Hmong patriarchy in the culture?
Like, what do you mean by that? Like, do you have specifics?
Yeah, like how do you feel about like every household is mostly ran by men and men make the decisions, and women, like even for like who please and Hmong events, women always have to be the ones who's like doing the majority of the work. You know, I'm not saying men don't do a lot of work, but I'm saying when it comes down to it, women do a lot of the work.
I used to, I mean, like growing up, when we would go out, like my mom would want us to do those things just because OGs talk a lot about others.
Right.
And I don't want my parents to like have to be talked about like, oh, their daughters don't do this, their daughters don't do that. But as I started growing up, I started to not care anymore. Like I still go to events, I still help out, but that's just like out for me. Like I don't care anymore what anyone says. Like I know a lot of people say like, oh, you shouldn't dye your hair, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. But I just feel like it's 2023. Like I respect the elders still, but I can't be like held down by those like 24/7 for like the rest of my life. And my family especially, like I don't know, growing up, they don't really go by those. Like, you know how women's always have to be the ones in the kitchen cooking, but growing up my dad does that a lot. So so I was like, that's how I get my cooking from. I get it from both my parents, but like since my mom works second shift all the time, it's always my dad. So like growing up, I see that, and I don't know, it doesn't faze me anymore as I used to. I know they still talk and all that till this day. I don't think it's ever gonna stop, but yeah, I started to not care anymore.
Do you think it should though? Do you think it's wrong?
I think it is wrong. Yeah, like I don't know. I just feel like the elders will never get it, and it's so useless trying to explain it to them. Right. And it's like you don't want to give in, but also you don't want like your parents to be like sad, and you don't want them to be like talked about. It's just sad to have to like go through that. Yeah. But yeah, recently I started to just like, I still care about my people and the generation and all that, and I still help out when I can, and but it's not because of the labels anymore. Right. It's just because that's just who I am.
Yeah. What do you think the future should look like for Hmong daughters?
I just feel like they should be more accepted, and not like obviously I think it's more of just like, I just wish they wouldn't be like tied down to these duties anymore. Like it should be gender neutral. And I get that that's probably not going to happen, but I just like, if I have kids, I don't want to be like, you have to go do the dishes, you have to do this. Like I don't want to get rid of it, but like if you want to help out, you can help out. But also, I don't know, it's just, I wish it would stop.
So you're saying like you think everybody should do everything basically?
Yeah.
So like so you think like women should also be killing cows and pigs and stuff too?
I mean, my mom does.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and like my aunts do and everything. So I don't know. I don't know if it's just like specific families, but like personally, from what I've seen women do a lot of things men do, and men do a lot of things that women do.
Let me ask the group a question. You guys think the Hmong culture will stay relevant?
That's a tough question.
Yeah.
Because the way I see it now, I already see a big shift in a lot of Hmong families where a lot of Hmong families are choosing like Christianity or just not necessarily liking or following Hmong ways now. Like, do you think it'll still be here? Like, personally, I think it'll probably not totally disintegrate, but be almost gone in maybe 100 years. That's what I think.
I think it'll be less.
You think less?
I think less than 100 years. Unless Kevin keeps it alive.
Unless he's here for 150.
I don't know the number, but I think it's still gonna keep going.
You think so?
Yeah, I think it's gonna keep going.
Why's that?
Just for what I know, I hear, it's gonna keep going.
Because I mean, from my perspective, I don't think, because we're already at that age where we should be initiating these things, but we're not. So that's where my concern is. It's like, because I'm almost 30, you're getting to 32, and none of us are doing anything without our parents telling us to do.
Yeah.
Especially in the Hmong realm, it's like you're not initiating a hoopli. You know what I mean? Even if you might know that you should. You know, it's like there's so much of that word to mouth lesson that's not being passed down, but it's not even really their fault. It's also our fault.
Yeah,
We're not asking the
or
Mitchell,
taking initiative.
Are you what are your beliefs?
I'm atheist as fuck, bro.
You're atheist?
Yeah.
Wasn't that a belief?
Yeah, I believe that.
There's nothing.
No. Well, actually, I take it back.
I believe in science.
I'm not atheist. I believe that anything is possible. I believe that there might be a God. You know, there might be these spirits.
Possibilities.
Yeah, the possibilities.
Yeah.
I'm pretty gullible. You can convince me of anything you really tried, honestly.
It sounds right enough.
Yeah. You got the social media facts. You know, 90% of women don't even know.
Nah, that's some BS.
What?
I told Mitchell many times about the Marvel shit, and he's like, "No, where'd you get your facts from? Where you get shit from?" I told Brad and Mitchell for the past year or two about Marvel shit, and I was like, "Yo, this is gonna be the main. This is gonna be the main villain for this movie. This is how it's gonna play out." And be like, "Where you get your facts from?" And then when the movie comes, I'll be like, "Boom, told y'all asses."
It's weird. Kevin's always been correct for all his things.
Nah, he's always been wrong. I don't know.
No, he's.
It's just like every time Brandon wants to bet me a UFC fight, Brandon always lose.
No.
I stay on a 4-win streak. He won once.
Wait, which one did I win?
I forgot. I think you won one.
I won.
Yeah, you lost like 4. Then you know why? Because
I want to ask you a question about the rap game though. How dangerous and how real is the rap game in the Hmong culture? Because I know in like American like rap, it can get really dangerous and really real, like when people just trolling. Because Tekashi just got his ass whooped.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I saw that shit.
No, that's
so,
the first one we seen.
Hell yeah, exactly.
He came out with a statement saying that it's been happening for like 2 years.
Exactly.
What?
So this is what I want to know. Like, how real is the Hmong rap scene when it comes to that extent?
I think it's as real, just because we are pretty like reckless and ruthless, and there's still many people who still bangs out there. So if you do like a rap song dissing, if you're dissing somebody that's not known, and okay, I mean I guess, but if you're dissing somebody, then word is gonna go around, and from there you're not gonna be wanted in this city, not wanted in that city. So everywhere you go, it's kind of like you're cautious, and then therefore, if people don't want you in that city because you're gonna cause problem, you're not gonna get to brand to do shows. No shows equals no payment.
So have you encountered this kind of thing?
No, because usually mostly everywhere I go is like, well, my genre of music doesn't attack nobody. You know, it's for all ears. If I have haters, cool, they hate me. Well, it's kind of like their city
like
don't hate me.
ops.
You know, yeah. So but then the thing is
that's
that
why you make love songs. Because you
sad.
scared.
No, you're scared.
Nobody gonna beat up somebody that's sad.
and the thing is that I can't rap about stuff that I didn't go through. Right. I can't rap about like holding a gun, shooting somebody if I didn't go through it. I can't talk about doing cocaine or smoking heroin or like, you know, doing all that stuff because I didn't go through it. What's the point of me trying to be fake about rapping about that?
Rap cap.
And put me in that I don't want to say group, but put me in that phase where that's not really me.
Yeah.
And the thing is that everywhere I go, I make sure I know people that's there. You know, even though it's family or not, or like just like friends that I know through like connections or just like anybody through the music scene. But the thing is that, yes, every time you go, it's kind of like you do have that tendency of like, oh, what if someone don't like you? And they just like punch you on the door. Because me, when I go out and do shows, I do like to go out to the audience. But there are some artists that just stays in the back, which is understandable because they'll get swarmed with like pictures and all that other stuff. But when I go, it's like, so I like to go and like get drinks, this and that. But I think the only places that I'm really cautious is just California. But then again, just because a lot of gang activities and that stuff, and you don't know who's coming through those doors or who likes you, who don't like you. So then when I go out, it's like I have to go out with like 4 or 5 people and then come back quick to the backstage, you know, because you don't want to stay out there too long because you'd be like, hey, you know, you
that Kevin?
Yeah, you know,
you making love songs and shit.
We hate that.
We hate love songs.
Yeah, man.
But every time I do shows, I'm always like on alert, you know, even if it's small city or big city.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Have you like known anybody who's like gotten attacked because of them just rapping and shit?
There's that 16-year-old like Asian artist that got jumped.
For what?
Or who?
I don't know why. I think he just got jumped for no reason.
Oh yeah, there was a guy in Minnesota that did like he did a pop-up show. He didn't do a pop-up show, but he got brought up to open up for somebody, and then
I think it was for Corsi. Was it?
I don't know if it's for Corsi or if it's somebody though. But yeah, he came up and then he opened up for somebody, and then he left to go get some fresh air, and he got jumped by a group of kids or guys.
Damn.
I don't want to say kids, but a group of guys. Yeah.
For no reason?
But they looked older.
The
than
reason
him.
is not known to us.
Yeah.
So yeah, for what we saw, is like for no reason.
He got jumped by like
But
7 guys.
Do I know people or heard stories of other people getting jumped at shows? Yes.
He's a kid too.
Damn.
Like 16, 17.
Yeah. So you can You can bleep these names out.
Oh yeah, I'll believe
Yeah,
them.
you can bleep these
Okay,
out.
hold on. Let me do.
No 4.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, you can bleep these names out. So yeah, like coming to the music industry, I heard a lot of stuff. People get threats. Until when Christina Shone started coming up, and he got jumped at like a show as well too in California.
Damn.
Yeah. So like, but then again, it's kind of like it's either what they say on social media that gets their tracks and they get hit on, or it's just what they say in their songs. You know, it's just like when David does diss tracks or Vu Peter does this track, they come hard, but most people can't take it as nice music, so they take it offensively. So it's like, okay, next time you come to our city, we get you. You know.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But then usually when I go, it's like if I go to Minnesota, I know I'm good because I have my like my cousin from Si's mom side, and they're all like sets. They're banging and shit, so I'm good. If I go to like North Carolina, I'm good because I have family over there. If I go to California, it's like I only have these guys that I know, but I don't have any. We have family over there, but it's kind of we're not close to them, you know, and they don't run like that. So everywhere I go, I'm always making sure that I'm like good at. Wisconsin, I'm good. Milwaukee, I go, I'm good. Green Bay, Alberton, I go, I'm good. Well, also, I don't know anybody from there, so it's kind of like, I don't get brought out to do shows out there anyways. But yes, you do.
What about Sheboygan?
Sheboygan, I'm good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good Sheboygan too.
Oh, Appleton.
Yeah, but then again, for me to say that I'm good is because is the connection that I built.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Everywhere you go, you just build a connection to know somebody, so that when you go and shit do go down, it's kind of like you have somebody there to like, you know, or if not, you have a phone call to call. But it does get to that point where when you do those shows, you do have to be on alert because you don't know who's a hater.
So that danger is very real.
It's real. Yeah, it's real. Yeah, it's real. Yeah, it's real.
That's crazy.
I think what Mitch was trying to get at is, do you have hands?
Oh, Kevin got hands. He got hands.
Don't
See-
matter because Nichi out there, yeah, go out there shit.
Oh shit! That's your bar.
Nah.
Damn, now you got him.
That was good.
Hey, you
My
better
bad.
diss
That
him
was
right
good.
now, bro.
Got me scratching my
Start
head.
making that diss
That was
track.
good.
My fault. My bad.
Yeah, but then
That's on
again,
me.
I think it only gets to that point is because most people in the community can't see that as an artist form.
Yeah.
Well, that's the
And-
thing too. You know, it's like this is their. If they take it as their livelihood,
Yeah.
then it's like it's very real. It's more than just rap. You know?
Yeah.
It gets way intense. Because I remember like even when I was b-boying back then and had beef with that one dude. I don't remember his name, but like
Yeah.
that was to a point where I was ready to swing at that guy too. You know,
Yeah.
it was like we're gonna battle this out, but like if you gonna fight, we can fight. You know, which is like you just get so passionate about it and you get heated in the moment, and then like it fucks up your senses and your sense of judgment,
Yeah.
and it's like you just see red and you just want to hurt somebody. So I can
I think
understand.
I could relate. Like the kind of pride Hmong people have is kind of like the Korean rage, you know, because Koreans have like a rage. You know, you be hearing
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
I feel like we kind of have that too, you know, because for some reason, like, no, Hmong people are very prideful about who they are or like
Where they're from.
where
yeah.
they're from and like how they're respected or their families and stuff like that. Like that's the first thing you hear about Hmong people, you know. And I feel like if you start talking about like what they represent or where they're from or who they are, then they get very hurt from it because we're very proudful people.
Yeah. Which we are though, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Even though necessarily that person might not even respect what they are or like do that. I don't know. It just has that feeling inside them, you know?
Yeah.
Did you guys get bullied growing up?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys get like beat up a lot growing up.
No.
No,
One time. That's it.
one like outside of school.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really?
Actually, twice.
When?
This big black girl.
Wait,
she-
what was I there?
So when I was living in the ghetto, this
What ghetto was this?
The hood. Where?
the hood,
I'm just kidding.
Vandenberg.
You ain't gotta say.
Atlanta. No, I was playing. On the bus. No, all right. So this is. I'll tell the first story, and I'll go with that. So, I would take my nephews and nieces to the park, and I was only like 11 or 12, but I was like kind of like their guardian. So I'll take them to the park, and then this guy he kept bullying my my smaller nephew. He kept pushing him to the ground. I was like, what the fuck you doing? Like, why are you pushing him to the ground? fuck's wrong with you? He's like, well, what you gonna do about it? Like, I was low key scared because he's a lot bigger than me. I was like, all right, what's up? I put up my hands. Like, that's my first fight ever. I was like, bro, what? You want to do something? Like, I threw some punches and I missed all of them. And then he hit me in the face and then he hit me in the hand, like, really awkwardly. And then he kind of dislocated my finger right there. I started crying. And he's like, yeah, you a bitch. And I was just on the ground and shit. And then I had to go to the hospital. And then the next day when I went to school, they saw my finger was wrapped up and they was making fun of me and shit. And then he has like a cousin that's a bigger girl. She's like a really big girl. She's like, yeah, that's when my cousin beat your ass. I was in the back of the bus and I was like, I'm not going to hit a girl. And then she was like, oh, what you going to do about it? And she hit me in the back. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I ain't going to do nothing. This is a girl. I'm not going to hit a girl. And she punched me in the face like really hard. And I just act like it didn't faze me. I was like, all right, cool. She's like, yeah, you ain't going to do shit. And I was just getting that. And then like I'll get bullied from like my friends too because I had like Mexican friends and shit. And they saw me Asian, so I wasn't accepted because like I was in a group of Mexicans and I was the one Asian guy and I played soccer with them. So I got bullying from like my friends and like just the neighborhood I lived in because I was the only Asian guy that lived there too.
Okay, how do you feel about hitting a woman now? Would you do it?
No.
What? Okay, what if she stabs you?
She stabs me? Like if it's for my life, then yeah.
Okay.
But yeah.
What if she punches you in the face? Like, but now.
Well, like that's be reasonable.
Yeah, I mean you're at the bar. And
that's be pretty reasonable for me to hit them back, you know. Okay. But if it's a dude, I'll swing right away, bro. Yeah. Cause like I don't know, I just have respect for women, you know.
Yeah.
Cause like I'm not gonna let my emotions take over the situation that I'm in.
That's good. Yeah.
Unless they catch me at the wrong moment.
Yeah.
I'll kill somebody.
Hey, me too.
I was a little angry today. I didn't have no sex.
Right there.
Shoulders all rolled up.
It's been a week. It's been a week, man.
It's been weeks.
You know, fucked up, Aaron.
Bro, I remember you remember Kevin? No, not you, but you remember Big Kevin?
Yeah, my cousin.
Yeah. Dude, remember he had beef with like this black guy in our grade, and then they were supposed to fight or something. And then I don't know if you remember, but then Kevin went to our house at the duplex, but then I went to go find him. But then I remember before leaving, I think Tulu or I don't know who it was. He was like, "Oh, you want me to go with you?" I was like, "Oh no, you good, you can stay." Well, I didn't say that, and whatever. Anyways, and then I went there, and then his bigger brother came. I was like, "Damn, what the fuck? This dude big as hell." He's like in high school. We're like in 6th grade. I'm like, "Damn," but he was like, "Oh, you trying to find my brother?" I was like, "No, that's my friend."
I think I heard about this.
Yeah, I was like, "Damn," but they didn't end up fighting. But I'm just saying,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
You ever been in a fight?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Dude, I used to get beat up like every single day.
Damn.
It's crazy. Yeah, when I was like a kid living on the south side, I used to get beat up like every single day. It was like this bus stop, and like I remember hating going to school because I would get my ass whooped at the bus. Like this dude would just like literally punch me in the stomach every single day, and like I would just like be in pain.
Is he older than you?
Nah, he wasn't even older than me. He was just bigger than me. I was just a scrawny ass kid, and that was before like I learned how to fight. So then I was just like a deer in headlights, you know. It's like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't know how to respond to someone punching you. You know, it's like it's weird because before you learn like martial arts or whatever, like you don't even know what to do.
Yeah,
it's like you fucking frozen. At least that's how I was. And then I used to get beat up every single day, like from him, and then like on the bus, like I would get like bullied by Mexicans and black people and shit all the time too.
Yeah.
And then like even at school during recess, I would get beat up too. Like it was crazy, bro. I got beat up a lot.
Yeah.
I was a little ass bitch when I was a kid. It's crazy. Like we moved around a lot when I was a kid. So we went to this new elementary school while we was living with my mom. And like I remember how this shit happened too. Like this black kid thought I was this other Asian kid.
Oh yeah.
It was just me and this other Asian kid who was scrawny. We kind of looked the same, and he thought I was him. So then he would like just beat me up in the bathroom, like
what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck, bro? I'm not even him, but like I was such a bitch and like so introverted and so shy, and I wouldn't say shit. You know, even though I know like he's not trying to beat me up, he's trying to beat up the other kid. Like, I would just take the beating, and like he would just laugh with his friends and beat my ass.
Yeah,
and that's what's crazy because like eventually, like when our uncles like taught us how to box and shit, that's when I started like getting the confidence to stick up for myself.
Did you get built up anger from getting beat up?
I did. Yeah, and that's what's fucked up.
Did you go find the other skinny kid and beat him up?
Nah, why?
Oh, I'm just kidding.
Why?
I think
He's actually a cool kid.
I got beat up because of you.
Yeah, nah.
just being younger and being like just bullied and shit.
Yeah.
Like that's why I don't like now. I don't like being punked. Like you punk,
Yeah, yeah.
like you try to punk me. I'm like, what you trying to do?
Yeah,
Like,
like, dude, now, like, today, I'm fearless.
Yeah.
Even if I know this guy could whoop my ass, like,
Yeah.
I'm not really stepping down, you know?
yeah.
Well, I mean, well, let me take that. Okay,
Like if he's
just-
6'8", 220 pounds.
that was very strong. I want to take it. Bleep that out. Hold it out. I wanna take
Wait
it
a
back,
minute.
all right? I'm not that tough, okay? I'll like front like I'm tough, but like I know I can't take on everybody.
Let me meet you here tomorrow, 6 a.m. Be there.
No. Like I used to get beat up a lot, but like ever since I learned how to like defend myself from my uncles and shit, like teaching us how to box, like it was easy. Like when I started fighting people, it was like slow motion. You know, it's
Yeah.
like see this shit
That's
coming.
what Chiller says.
Yeah, it's like once you get good to a certain point, it's like, bro, it's like picking on a kid. It's like, bro, I can see what the fuck you trying to do. Like you can't even
Yeah,
touch
for
me.
real. Because
Yeah.
once you get that basic fighting knowledge,
Yeah.
it's just like, oh yeah, he's winding up. He's gonna throw this. I'm just
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, yeah,
it's like
yeah.
it's almost unfair.
yeah.
Cause like I remember like the same like once I learned how to fight, these same dudes trying to mess with me, and I'm like just blocking their hits and like dodging and shit. I'm like, damn, it's easy. It's like
Yeah.
I don't even want to hit you. You know, it's like this is nothing.
And didn't you get in a fight during middle school year? During
I
like
did,
bus stop?
yeah, me and your brother, we got
Yeah.
into hella fights during middle school year.
I'm a sign.
He's speaking about that.
Yeah.
I want to hear about that. I want to hear those stories
So
again.
there,
It's been a
there
while.
was this kid who was. So this is how it started, right? There's like weeks in school. He's talking mad shit. He heard that me and your brother box. He's like, man, y'all can't beat me in boxing. Y'all can never touch me in boxing. I'm like, whatever, dude, it don't fucking matter. We're just like, all right, we're humoring him. He's a white boy. We're in a white dominant neighborhood or whatever. So he's just talking mad shit. But we're like, dude, trust me, you can't take us. So on the bus stop, he starts talking mad shit. Like, not on the bus stop, on the bus. We're on the bus ride home. He's with this older kid that's like at least 3 feet taller than us. So he's talking mad shit. He got confidence. So he's like talking shit about like your mama jokes. Shit's not even funny, right?
Yeah.
So he's just talking mad shit, and me and Sire like quiet. We're just quiet. Like, all right, we're gonna get off this bus stop. We're gonna beat his ass. So then we like wait, and the Sire doesn't get off his bus stop, and then the kid gets worried, and he's like, "Wasn't that your bus stop?" Yeah. So then we're like, we stop at his bus stop because we're like, we won't beat his ass because he's with 3 of his other friends. It's just me and Sai and Tuli. And that's when Tuli really became our friend. After that fight. After that fight. So then we get off at this
tested.
kid. Yeah, we get off at this kid's bus stop.
This is like Brandon.
And it's
You dumb as fuck.
You heard about that?
no, I haven't heard about that.
I'll tell you later.
Yeah, keep going.
So we get off at this kid's bus stop, and 3 of his friends are watching. Sai's in the back, Tuli's in the back, and I'm like, "What the fuck you say?" So I'm talking mad shit back to him.
Yeah.
Like, what you want to do? You want to box? So he's like, "No, I don't want to box you." And he's like being a little pussy and shit. So he's like talking mad shit, being a pussy. So then I start swinging at him. I was so caught up in the moment that like nothing about fighting retained in my head. So I just started swinging. I just started swinging with my right hand.
Forgot how to fight.
Only my right hand too. So I'm just like, ugh. But then I'm a strong ass kid still. So like my punches ain't even strong. So I'm just swinging at this kid and he doesn't go down.
Oh, shit.
And then he like grabs my arm and like he was a hockey player. So he like grabs my arm, he holds onto my shirt, so my left arm's kind of dead. I can't really do nothing. So he's holding my arm and he charges up and he uppercuts me right in the jaw. And I'm like, oh shit. And I like start hitting him some more. And then he like turns away to like walk away. And I try to put him in a headlock and he throws me down. So then your brother, I can see like, you know how like you can see through the legs and shit? So your brother's, I can see your brother in the back like, ooh. So, you know, like, so someone that gets hyped, they like jumping and shit like, ooh, shit.
He's charging up.
Yeah, he's charging up too. He's like,
Charging up in the back.
and then like after that, we just like both like, no, what the fuck? What you want to do? And he goes, no, I'm done. And I go like I swing once again, and then he like walks off, and that's it. And then he
Like
walks
goodbye
off.
punch.
Yeah, a goodbye
Yeah.
punch, and then he just walks off. And then like, and that's how me and Tuli and us got really close. You know, Tuli's like, oh damn, I didn't think y'all was actually gonna fight. Yeah, told you we was gonna fight and all this shit. Yeah, it's crazy. We got some stories, man.
Boy, if that was nowadays, boop, boop, 911.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was crazy.
Brandon's fight, though. How'd you do that
Huh?
back fist fight like that, huh?
Bro, I don't know, man. I don't know. I blacked out.
I think this was either freshman or sophomore year.
No, we were only 8th graders.
Were we?
Yeah, he was.
Oh yeah, this is when we're still upper middle school.
Yeah.
All right, so we're in 8th grade, and this is when we're all biking. So we was like, oh, dude, let's just go and explore. Let's go explore. Let's just bike everywhere. Like, let's see what's in town, right? Because we're like, we have no idea what's in town. We've been living here, and we have no idea what's here. So we biking around. We go into a creek, and then that day we invited 3 of our friends from school. It was 3 white guys. And then, we're all in the creek. We're just having fun. It's getting a little dark. And then
It's dark.
we just hear firecrackers. And we're like, what the fuck is that? And it's like, it's come from the direction where we parked our bikes. And we all run back and we look. And then it's just these 2 guys circling our 3 white friends and throwing fucking fireworks at them.
I remember I was screaming at them.
And then we're like, hey, what the fuck? What are you doing? And they're like, oh. And they're just fucking around. They're like, they said some shit I fucking forgot.
Yeah.
All I know is that we got on our bikes and we fucking started chasing them up this steep ass fucking hill. We got up like halfway, but then like a quarter of the way, we was all heating up and KP was like, "Hey, you got me if I'm gonna do something?" We all like, "Yeah, we got you." And then KP, he got the smaller bike, the BMX, so he's
the white one, the white old ass bike.
He got up to them and shit.
Yeah.
Caught up to them and shit, and then he was like, "Hey man, what y'all trying to do?" And then they was just like, this is face to face, put their bikes down, and then KP, we're like 3 feet away from him. We just see KP throw his bike down. He swing, he misses.
He always be missing his first punch.
He misses, and then his second one he hits him. He falls onto the ground, and then mind you, we're halfway through this hill, and then that white guy he just starts running. So we all like, all right, we gotta chase this guy now. So we all dropped our fucking bikes where the fuck they were. We dropped it, chased after this dude, and then chased him under this tree. It was dark as fuck. It was dark as fuck at this point, and this tree is pitch black. And then we're just fighting this guy, and literally it felt like Street Fighter or like some fucking fight scene. Like there's 4 of us, and we're trying to fight him, and he's just throwing random punches, and like our eyes are barely adjusting. You just see us.
Dark,
you just see us all like dodging his hits and shit. Like it feels cool as fuck. It feels cool as fuck. It probably looks stupid as fuck. We probably like, but like we was dodging the shit.
Kids and, so on.
And then we was hitting. It felt good hitting him. Not gonna lie. But then like we was all like taking our turn hitting him, and then like he was like, "Yeah, that's all y'all got." And then I remember KP hitting him again, and then Casey had his, like, he jumped in the air and punched him like fucking 4 times.
Yo, it's like some Street Fighter shit.
Like, not gonna lie, Casey was in the air for like at least 10 seconds.
No, it's weird.
It's either that or like time slowed. But he
weird.
was,
It was weird.
And then when I was like, fuck, I noticed my shoe was untied. I was like, fuck, I ain't trying to trip while I fight. So I went to the side and started tying my shoe, and I was watching. I saw Brandon. Like the guy, they're fighting him in the front, and the guy's back is against Brandon, and Brandon just
Bro, I didn't know how to fight.
And then
dude.
we're like, Brandon, like afterwards, we're like, Brandon, why did you hit him like that? I was like, I don't know, it's just my first reaction. And then right after Brandon does that, Larry comes with a flying kick, and he misses bad.
That's the worst part.
Like wasted his ultimate, like nowhere close. and then right after Larry did his kick, I finished tying my shoe and I came behind him. I socked him in the jaw and he fell down. And he's like, "All right, I'm good." And then literally while we're beating this white dude's ass, his friend is watching, and our other friends are like, "Hey, why aren't you doing nothing?" He's like, "I'm on probation, so I can't do shit." You know, like if y'all want to kick his ass, but just leave me out of it. It was like, and then like literally we're talking shit like, "Yeah, that's why your buddy watching your ass get beat the fuck up." And then he's like, "Yeah, y'all shit." And then literally the next day at school, he told everybody that he beat up all of us. Troll. And he was the only one that came to school with a black eye, fucked up nose.
His nose is actually broken. I think his nose is broken.
Like, we was like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro?
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Damn shame.
Yeah.
It was weird seeing him in the bathrooms in the high school. It was weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awkward as fuck.
Yeah, it's like imagine beating him up and then you go to the bathroom and you see him. Like,
It's weird though, because like when I had that fight with that dude that I told y'all about, like it was a sense of respect after I fought him. But maybe that was just me.
Y'all become friends?
Nah, we didn't become friends. But you know what's fucked up about that story?
What?
That guy actually became a convicted murderer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I saw the article like a couple years ago, and I was like, "Oh my god, this dude caught a murder charge."
That could have been me.
Yeah, that could have been me, bro. Like I know, because today he will beat my ass today. Shit. Look, because he's actually like in jail because he killed somebody. Like, damn, shit crazy as fuck.
Damn.
Like we can fight, but I'm not trying to die.
Right, exactly. Like, god damn.
Yeah, damn. That's crazy.
Yeah, crazy as fuck.
Kevin, you never been in a fight?
No, we got to altercations, but never got into fight in school.
What kind of altercations?
Altercations is like when we used to go
Talking
and they used to
shit.
ball. Yeah, like compete and they used to ball on. There's always Kidu guys that always try to come do shit, but then you know how big I'm honest brother is.
Yeah.
You come up, take off a shirt, be like, what's up? And then they'll like back down. And the thing is that when we broke deep too at school too. So it was like never like at lunchtime, it was never like just one person. It was always like 6, 7, 8 of us, you know?
Yeah, that's the biggest change that I saw moving to Sun Prairie was the Asian, how big the Asian community was.
Well,
in
we
Sun
rolled hella deep.
Yeah.
That was like crazy.
That's good though.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Because
good.
like because we're Asian, people
It was like a gang.
yeah, people think we're weak and we're easy targets.
Yeah.
You know, but it's like it's
Travel in
intimidating.
packs.
Yeah, that's why like when you roll deep, it's intimidating. It's good.
Yeah.
Speaking of Asians, how do y'all feel about the way Asian men are portrayed in the media?
After John
think-
Wick,
I think now it's getting better.
It's getting better.
It's getting better, but what we used to be, like, it was just all stereotypes, small digs, small people, weak, you
Kung
know,
fu.
can't fight.
Yeah, I don't like it.
It wasn't until like Bruce Lee or like these guys came up and were really prevalent where they could show that they can fight. And you know, Bruce Lee, he was doing it all. He was fucking white bitches. He beat Chuck Norris. Like he did it all. You
Right.
know,
Right.
no more proof than that. You know.
That's what's crazy too, because Bruce Lee was so charismatic.
Yeah.
He was the only Asian guy who was like cool as fuck. You know?
Yeah.
Even Jelly and Jackie Chan, they're still cool, but like not to his level.
Yeah, Bruce Lee.
It was never
Like
on that-
nobody disrespected
charisma.
Bruce Lee.
Yeah, he's like when
But
he
people
talk, listen.
people still disrespect Jackie Chan.
Oh, for sure. You know, it's because he's a comedic action.
Yeah.
man. So it's
'Cause
like
we all still
brings
get
that
those
goofiness.
Jackie Chan. Like I used to get that shit all the time. You look like Jackie Chan.
when you don't look like Jackie. You look
Obvious.
nothing like Jackie.
I wish. Maybe a little bit.
Nah, not even a little. Bro.
Squint your eyes.
Stupid.
but I think it's getting better though. It's getting
Yeah.
better. It's definitely getting better especially for Hollywood and everything too. You know.
Yeah, and I think just a community as a whole, like in people, is just people are just realizing there's more hate than there's really should be, you know, and not all people are just based off of stereotypes.
Right.
And if you want to really know somebody, you gotta actually just try to get to know them and not just base them off of prejudice.
How you feel, bro?
I don't
Because
know.
you said you didn't like it.
Yeah, I don't like it. Like all the Asian people are just funny, know how to fight, or they're just hackers. That's it. Like in Shazam, I was like, why is the Asian guy the guy with the computer and playing games? And then Donnie Yen, obviously he's a fighter, but then why is he the fighter? Why? Okay, what?
I think it comes with directors and script writers that are kind of like fucking it up
Probably,
for
yeah, it is,
Hollywood
it
for
is,
Asian
yeah.
figures.
Yeah.
If you have a good director with like that doesn't care what color is playing the main male actor or playing a character at all, then of course it's gonna be solid. But if you have somebody with a script like, oh yeah, this person is gonna have to be an Asian guy, glasses, long hair, braces type shit, and then of course it's gonna be like, okay, we're getting put down the wrong way. You know?
But you know even the trend I see now is that it's been a big known fact that when you get into a Marvel movie, especially when you're the main role, that you pretty much automatically become a A-list actor. Like Tom Holland, Spider-Man, boom, Uncharted, all these movies, like he's just casted for everything. And then you can see it, Shang-Chi didn't get casted in a lot of things. You know? Like that was a big movie, big box office, Marvel.
That's true.
He should be really big. It's like Chris Pratt or like, you know, Chris Pratt's in everything, Jurassic Park, right after he got that role in Guardians of the Galaxy, you know. A lot of these white actors getting a lot of more opportunities as soon as they get into those very big roles. But you don't see that with Shang-Chi.
I think it's because it comes with acting. How many years you been acting?
Boy,
If you think about it, besides Kim's Convenience, this is probably his biggest role.
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah,
guess.
forgot
And he
was
has
in
nothing
there. I
else.
forgot.
He has nothing else under his belt for people to be like, oh, I think he's gonna be good.
And Tom Holland was.
I
in
think
that
he needs more
other
under
movie.
his belt to be like, okay, we want this guy. You know.
But who's Captain America? I forgot his name. Chris what?
Steve Rogers. Oh yeah.
Chris Evans.
Chris Evans.
There you go.
Chris Evans.
But if you look at Chris Evans, he's had roles, but they were not that good. It was
Yeah,
like
they
more
weren't.
comedic, and it's very amateur. It's not very serious, not that good until Captain America.
His roles outside of Captain America is still
Yeah.
not that good.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, if you see his other movies, it's like, all right, it's all right. I mean, he was good in Knives Out, but
It's-
like,
But if you want to talk about like
Oh
experience,
yeah, no, he was definitely good at Knives Out.
like,
Yeah, he was
like
fantastic at
experience,
Knives Out.
experience like Chris Pratt too. You know, it's just he had that TV
Parks and
show,
Recreation.
Was he in the
and
Office?
then
No, he wasn't.
He was
He's
in
in
the
Parks and
office.
Rec.
He had a TV show, and then that was kind of it.
Yeah.
So if you're really talking about like experience wise, like they're all kind of in the same ballpark.
yeah, it's true.
But Tom Holland started when he was young too, though.
But I
Yeah.
feel
And
like
the
I feel like
Hurricane
they have
movie,
more
whatever.
years on Shang-Chi though.
No, I don't think that matters though. I think it's still the opportunity.
Yeah, I don't think the years matters. It's more about talent, you know. And I think he has the capabilities of being in a movie, you know.
Shang-Chi, the actor?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Make a lot of
Simu,
they make a
Simu.
lot of shitty movies.
Yeah,
They'll
Simu.
cast
Simu.
like A-list actors.
Yeah, have y'all seen the movie Round One?
Yeah.
What?
Round One.
Mm-mm.
No.
It's like a movie about like the video games and shit.
Yep.
Oh.
Ready Player One.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Ready
Round
Player
one.
Tell me why you say
My
round
bad.
one, but I still
Yeah,
do what you're talking
we
about.
connected. We got it.
Yeah, I was like,
Ready Player One.
All right, what about
Oh,
it? What
yeah.
about
So
it? What about
like,
it?
that's the perfect movie for an Asian guy to be the star.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
They didn't pick an Asian guy to be the
Yeah.
star.
Yeah,
Like
what
they
the
picked
hell?
a random white boy. Like, don't get me wrong, it was still good. He killed
Yeah,
it. But like,
that's true.
But like, that would have been perfect. Like, if you're gonna stereotype us, at least give us that role. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Now I
Like,
think about it, that would have been awesome if
Exactly.
it was an Asian guy,
Gamer-
right?
Exactly.
Asian
Because think about it,
gamers.
all the games are like Atari. It was like
Exactly.
fucking
like Asians are gamers.
Gundam.
That,
Yeah, Gundam.
Yeah.
Godzilla's
Godzilla.
Japan.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they had Street
That's what
Fighter,
I'm saying.
everybody.
Exactly. That's like that's the perfect role for an Asian guy, but they
Yeah.
still gave it to a white guy. Like if they would have just put an Asian dude in there, I don't think it would have made that big of a difference, other than him being Asian. Like, but
Yeah.
that would have been awesome.
I agree.
Like that would have killed it. That
You
would have been
know,
the cherry on top.
There's always those movies that are like based on Asian like things,
Yes.
but then they make the Asian not the main actor, but the main antagonist.
Exactly.
Wolverine.
Exactly.
What about Wolverine? The samurai?
The Asian guy was a bad guy.
Samurai guy?
Yeah, the samurai guy.
Shit don't make sense. to
What
me.
about Ariel being black? What do y'all
I'm
think?
cool with it. I'm fine.
You
with
are?
it. Yeah.
I think it's fine, but then like, you know, I feel like there are like some roles that should just stay the same, like Scooby Doo.
Oh, yeah. She's
Like-
Asian?
Like
You talking about Velma?
no, like What's his name?
It says Scooby Doo. I'm thinking of the dog Scooby Doo.
Sorry, my bad. I didn't mean Scooby Doo. Like
Shaggy? You talking
yeah,
about
Shaggy Zoink Scoops.
Fuck.
Like even black people like, man, it's not us. You ain't gonna see a black person say Zoink Scoops.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have an issue with the race thing. I just think it's whack that they keep doing these live actions.
Yeah.
'Cause these live actions are like lame as fuck, dude.
They're
Every
making a
single live
classic turn into an eh.
Hmm?
So they're making a classic turn into an
action.
eh.
Yes, it's like
Yeah.
no one's asking for this shit, dude. This
Yeah.
shit's so bad.
Yeah.
It's time to make money.
Yeah.
All the live actions have been terrible. Every single
Yeah.
one. Like it
Lion
looks so
King?
dumb. Terrible.
Lion King.
Lion King was trash.
You look like a Discovery Channel show. Like, it's so stupid, dude.
Wait, did they even talk?
They did.
Yeah, they
Oh, they
did
did?
talk, but
Oh,
they just
okay.
look like
They look
animals
weird.
talking.
Okay.
Like,
Sorry, John Favreau, but Lion King was ass.
yeah, it was pretty bad. It was terrible.
What other films did they do? That was live.
Jungle Book,
Oh yeah.
Aladdin.
Aladdin,
Oh yeah. Okay.
Pokemon.
I guarantee they're gonna do Elsa in the next couple of years live too.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How y'all feel about Ant-Man though?
Ant-Man was ass.
Trash.
It was trash.
That was another filler.
That shit
Trash.
was straight garbage.
It's
Like,
it's
there's
like-
no point. Just,
Oh yeah, we wanted to talk to you about it.
It's
Yeah, it's
almost
trash.
as bad as Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah,
It's,
that was,
it's as bad. It's the same.
I think
It's
it's
as
worse.
bad.
Multiverse is worse, bro.
What? I think Ant-Man was worse.
Nah,
I was
dude.
literally falling asleep watching Ant-Man. bro.
at least Ant-Man had some like funny parts to it.
what?
Yeah,
Like in the beginning, I thought it was kind of funny, but like Multiverse of Madness,
At least there was stuff going on in
bro,
there.
Doctor Strange summoning monsters and shit in the beginning, and all of a sudden he fighting with music notes at the end. Like, bro, why the fuck are you fighting with music notes? This is so
I
dumb,
don't know.
so fucking stupid. Like, what
I think Doctor Strange had more potential because, like, I was
Hell
like, I
yeah,
was-
it had more potential.
in the beginning, I was like,
did.
damn, cool. He's
Yes.
finally doing shit he was doing in the comics, like using
Yeah.
these powers.
Professor
And-
X. Oh,
And I was like, wait, why is it not getting good?
It just goes downhill.
Like it's just like okay, like
Yeah.
okay, where's the climax? Oh,
Yeah.
this is supposed to be the climax. I was like, dude,
Yeah,
this shit's
Fucking
ass.
whack. Bro.
They
It's
nerfed
so
the
fucking stupid.
they nerfed the people. I forgot what they were called. Illuminati.
Illuminati's.
Yeah,
So
They got
dumb,
destroyed,
dude.
man.
Oh my god.
they're supposed to be super OP.
Yeah.
You know what they they said that Iron Man didn't show up is because Iron Man is gonna show up in Secret Wars.
Like which Iron
This
Man?
is what I don't
The Iron,
understand. though.
you know, if you watch the Illuminati, there's one seat that was still open.
one seat. That's
one seat.
One seat that was still open.
Oh.
He's gone.
And they're saying that that's gonna be Iron Man, and he's gonna come into the Secret
Tom
Wars and try to
Cruise.
kill
That's so
Scarlet Witch.
dumb. It's like why
they've
did
been wanting
why
him
do
to.
they keep making movies for other movies? Just make the movie good. Like they keep making movies
which
to
one?
build on a different movie, but like
pretty
movie
much
itself
filler
fucking sucks.
filler
Yeah.
movies. Yeah,
It's so dumb. It's like, bruh, this shit is not even enjoyable to watch at this point.
They're trying to
Yeah.
can you to the next big thing, you know?
I see.
That's
that,
why it's dumb.
Yeah.
Like,
I see
they're not
that too
focusing.
because like if you really think about Ant-Man, like he hasn't had character development since the first movie. He's been the same guy, bro. Just doing the same shit, just new plot.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
this guy doesn't
Yeah, that's
change.
kind of sad.
You see what makes superhero movies good is the sacrifices, and that's why coming home was like, wait, was No Way
Yeah.
Home?
No Way Home.
That's why No Way Home was so good.
Yeah.
It's because like even like part 1 and 2 of Spider-Man, Tom Holland Spider-Man, it wasn't that good because he didn't lose anything.
Or like
But in part 3, he lost everything.
or like that
That's
new
what
Thor
made it
movie,
good.
Love and Thunder. This shit was
Yeah.
whack.
It wasn't as good as I thought.
It was just
It was
funny.
trash.
It was just
it was
funny.
funny.
We
but,
needed a
like,
more serious Thor.
yeah.
Bro was
yeah.
goofing around all day, all the
Literally,
time.
the ending of it was stupid. They
Yeah.
all them little kids getting the powers, they just look stupid. Like,
I mean, I thought that was pretty cool. It's just-
No, Thor literally ripped off Naruto shit.
what do you mean?
he gave him the power.
The tree. He was the tree. Wait, did you see that video?
What?
Well, anyways,
The tree? What tree? What are you
Wait.
talking about?
No, explain it.
Did you watch Naruto?
yeah, I watched
Did you?
Naruto. Yes,
What are you talking about?
I told you.
He shared his powers with all the little kids.
Okay, that wasn't one of them. Knock off. Fall on the moon base type shit. Naruto did that in the movie too.
Yeah, I mean, I think the movie would have been better if they took a more serious approach. Like even if they added in those funny things,
Yeah.
they would have just showed
I wanted.
antagonists killing the guys
Yeah.
and shit.
hmm
That would have been cool.
Yeah.
Because Christian Bale killed it.
The thing about these movies is that they're the third installments of these movies. They're cutting it short. Really, it should be longer.
It's the
It's like
Yeah,
Doctor
ours is
Strange
good.
should have been longer.
That's the
Did I say
fourth-
stronger or
that's
longer?
the fourth Thor.
You said both.
Oh.
That's the fourth Thor, not
Well,
the third.
but I'm just saying though, like Doctor Strange should have been longer. Thor should have been longer.
But longer for what? though?
Wait,
Just
well, if it
add-
was
just
longer. It
add
might have
him-
been more
Yeah,
ass.
longer for what though? They went to 3
More
different New
torture.
Yorks. 3 New Yorks.
No, fuck
More,
what?
more,
What do you mean?
more
In Multiverse of
storytelling.
Madness?
Oh.
I wanted more storytelling. That's what I wanted.
Yeah, but then
Fuck longer, better
Yes.
quality over quality
Yes.
quantity.
they would have just went to another New York. Like what the fuck? Yo, it's the multiverse of madness, but you showing a gray New York, or green New York, a New York
yeah,
that has
the
like red
colorful.
means go. Like oh my god, this is so fucking stupid.
Bro, if I was like a writer, I'll be like, show up in Tim's.
So the Tims-
The Doctor Strange. Hey man, what's good? That shit would be hilarious. Hey, get that Doctor Strange out of here.
that's why it was so dumb though, because like they had so much room to do anything they
There's
wanted.
so much possibilities.
Yeah, there's so much
and that shit was so
potential.
stupid.
Yeah, and like Doctor Strange was the same character in every single universe. It's like,
Yeah.
well, he couldn't just be a normal guy or like whatever. This shit's whack as fuck, man. It was so dumb.
Thoughts on She-Hulk?
I didn't even watch it.
I didn't watch it.
I
That shit
didn't
was
even
that ass.
Worst
I haven't seen it.
TV
Bro,
show that
I saw
ever
him doing
did.
yoga in a clip, and I was like,
The only thing that was
Megan Thee
cool.
Stallion.
The only thing that was cool was Daredevil. When Daredevil showed back
Oh.
up, I was like, thank God.
is She-Hulk?
Yeah, and the way how the man fight this time compared to the actual Netflix show is like, okay, he's up to par with Bucky and them.
No, it's stupid. They made him fall in love.
With who?
She-Hulk.
Well, I mean, in the comics,
They kissed.
because in the comics, She-Hulk falls in love with everybody.
That's stupid.
Yeah, ho.
Yeah.
That's the real name. She-Hulk.
She-Hulk.
I just didn't like the way they did that show because it's kind of like, ugh, so dumb.
Bro, they need to bring back
It could have
Punisher.
been better.
And then Hawk has a kid.
They should.
Ugh.
Oh yeah, Scar.
Yeah, some shit like that.
Yeah.
Hawk has a kid.
I feel like
Which is confusing.
like
yeah.
when they have I'm not against having a woman as a main, like the main or main protagonist, but when they do it, I feel like they have no character development with that person.
Dude, they don't know how to write female stars.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
and they're trying to make they're trying to please the crowd by being like, oh yeah, women power.
Yeah.
But like, dude, fuck that. You're already putting that image out there by casting them as the protagonist. Now create a very interesting character and watch them change and how they develop, and now be fucking even more awesome
Right.
than you just trying to like, oh yeah, woman power, and then you just show them hit people and like, oh yeah, I'm the hero.
It feels very
It
forced.
was
Yeah.
like Endgame when all the women grouped
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, like
That was like, what?
you could do this
And then
way
Mantis
much
is
better.
there.
Yeah,
Or,
what?
like,
And then Mantis shows up. It's like, bro, Mantis, what are you going to do?
yeah.
Mantis,
Bro.
Sleep.
please, Mantis.
She's getting a joke.
And then Brandon's gonna come out of nowhere. Oh!
No, what the hell?
I think it would have been better. I think for the next couple of movies, they should do a serious tone because I think the goofy comedy side is getting it's getting
It's just too
watered
much.
down.
Too much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's getting watered down.
See, I don't mind the comedy as long as the story's good.
Yeah.
Like, just make a good story. Like, they just can't seem to be doing it now. They just keep trying to build, like, for future movies instead of making one good movie for itself.
Yeah, I don't think they have to dumb down the comedy, but if they're gonna have comedy, at least match it with seriousness and
Yeah.
story.
Yeah.
Because that's what they did in Infinity War. Like, there's parts where it was funny as fuck. Like, it's hella funny where they're making references or like, oh yeah, hey kid, or like just making jokes. But then like there's parts where, oh yeah, now it's getting serious. This is
Yeah, I like
important.
that.
This is an important part of the movie. It's serious. Things are changing. And you crack jokes every once in a while, just to break the mood and lighten the mood, but not totally make or change the fucking movie.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, Thor was joking with the god all the time, man. Like when he was about to die and Jane, right?
I wanted more Christian Bale, man. They did him trash on that one, man.
Yeah, I
He was
think
cool,
he was just
though.
wrongly.
Yeah, it was cool, but they did him dirty, dude. They didn't even give him anything. I wanted to see him, like what Mitchell said, I wanted to see him kill all the gods. Then that would have been okay. This guy's a serious threat.
Mitchell, you on a time limit or no?
No. I just got to, sorry. Text.
Oh, no, go ahead. Just wondering. So we know.
Yeah, no, Christian Bale, like, if we would have saw more of him, that would have made the movie good.
Yeah.
Because it would have showed
Yeah.
the serious side of him killing gods.
Yeah.
But then, like, they didn't show shit. They just showed him, yeah, he killed gods, and that's it. Like, but he didn't actually do nothing the whole time.
Yeah, I think it'll be cool if they start making it like a better PG-13 or like maybe even rated R. But Deadpool 3 is gonna be rated R, which I have high hopes for.
Didn't I tell y'all Wolverine was coming back like years ago?
Yeah.
Nah, I never.
Yeah, I remember I told your ass.
Yeah.
I mean, you was there too, listening too. I
Never
swear,
heard
I told your ass.
don't think-
Nobody wanted to listen to me, and I
I don't know
told
how you be
you.
knowing, man.
And I
don't think
told
did.
you.
No, never heard it.
Told you he was coming back.
He is, right?
Only you
Hugh
did.
Jackman?
Deadpool 3.
Yeah, Hugh Jackman.
You caught him on a bad week. No sex. he didn't hear nothing nobody said that week.
I was just mad.
Yeah, I remember you said King the Conqueror, and I said it was low key.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Bro,
Yeah.
but like,
Loki was
Kane-
decent.
Yeah.
Hey, Jonathan
Ant-Man.
Majors, amazing.
ooh.
Jonathan Majors, Kane the Conqueror, he did amazing Ant-Man.
Yeah,
Good
he
actor.
Yeah, but he sucked.
Good actor.
Yeah,
but
he got his ass whooped.
He died by ants.
I think
Those answers technological.
Yeah, but
like,
look, he's a universe conqueror.
I don't think he
He
died.
dies by ants.
I don't think he died.
Yeah, but he got his ass beat.
Yeah.
He was getting it. He was going through it.
see,
Yeah.
I think he's just getting overrated. Him as an actor, people are just, oh yeah, everything he does, he's just great. But I think in that movie, he could have been better. And I don't think it's necessarily his fault, but just the story and the writers that put him into that spot. That was
Yes.
it.
I liked him in the movie. I just didn't like the way they beat him
Yeah.
because it
That shit was dumb.
Yeah.
They just fucking
Yeah.
overwhelmed him.
was
Like,
dumb. Like, and then,
like do something cool. Have Ant-Man beat him.
yeah,
Or like at least throw a couple
Oh
punches.
yeah, I mean,
Right.
they even beat him.
Or like,
Exactly.
or at least work with the ants. Like,
Ant-Man
ant
did.
throw me, I'll punch him, and then ants fight him too.
Ant-Man did beat him because they
Yeah.
fought at the end,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then Ant-Man kind of like kicked him. and
okay,
he
but like in
shoved it
the
to
in the
little-
beginning of the movie, they show Kane literally like having power waves and destroying shit.
Yeah, he was like,
And then when he fights Ant-Man, he has none of that shit.
You know what I hated?
like, bruh.
yeah.
That fucking egg dude.
Oh,
That
Darren.
shit was
Oh my
stupid.
You talking about Modak?
He was Modak was such a good villain in like Iron Man, like the TV show and everything. Like he's such a good villain.
And they fucked
And
him
then
up.
this one, he's just like a fucking joke. He's like literally a joke. Like this, nothing he does matters. And he's like a side character, and he's just making people laugh because he looks ugly as shit.
Yeah, and the fact that he became a good guy, I was like, what?
Yeah, and he became a good guy. Like, bro, like, come on.
He's
You're
one of
just-
those parts in the movie where like you could take out and it wouldn't even affect the movie.
Yeah.
Like that's how much of an
Yeah,
impact.
there was
he
no
did
purpose
have.
for him.
Yeah.
Literally no purpose.
That shit was so dumb.
What they should have done was they should have made him an Avengers movie level threat instead of putting him in the Ant-Man movie.
Yeah, because that's
that,
what he was.
That would have been good.
Is
you
he
know?
even an Avengers level threat?
Yeah, he is.
Dude, he had the gauntlet too.
What?
Mhm.
What?
In the comics.
Yeah.
Oh shit. What?
And
That's how powerful he
and
was.
they canyon his and in the movie they canyon his origin.
And he's supposed to be so intelligent that like he could take the whole Avengers team.
Oh, I forgot that.
Wow.
Isn't he a computer, right? I thought he was a computer.
He's a scientist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's super fucking smart.
Wow.
Like Bruce Banner smart?
Like he'll beat Tony Stark a couple times.
Oh, damn,
Tony
okay,
Stark lost
okay.
him a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's pretty smart.
Yeah, so they kind of canyon his ass in that movie. It was kind of like, ugh.
That's so dumb.
They ruined him. That's why
I
I'm
have
mad.
I have no hopes for Guardians. Even though it's the last film, I have no hope for
Guardians.
it. I'm still gonna watch it. I just have no hope for it.
wanted to be good.
Yeah.
I wanted to be
Yeah,
good.
I have no hopes for it.
Knowing that they're gonna kill off some of the characters, they better make it good.
You guys think Drax is gonna die?
Yeah, he's dying.
Yeah, it's time for that.
Batista's not coming back from it. Oh, because Batista did an interview a year ago saying that he's not gonna play Drax anymore after this.
Well, I mean that might just be because the Guardians is ending.
Yeah, and I mean because James Gunn is going to DC.
He's going to DC. What's he doing in DC?
You know James Gunn? James Gunn is doing the whole new DC franchise.
He's creating the
Is
whole
he?
franchise.
Oh, jeez.
Good.
He killed
Yeah.
off everybody.
He said, "The Rock, Shazam, bye. You just got into this game. Bye. You're not in my story.
Good.
Henry
Yep.
Cavill, you came back.
He kicked out
Bye.
Henry Cavill, the perfect Superman.
Wait, so is Batman there?
Ben Affleck, bye.
No.
You know who's the new Batman? George Clooney. No, not George Clooney. What's his name?
George Clooney.
No, not George
Tom
Clooney.
Holland.
What?
What's his
Old
name?
ass George Clooney.
Oh, it's the
It's not George Clooney.
the guy that played
It's,
the Ravager in Spider-Man.
Yeah. What's his name?
I thought he passed away.
No, he's still alive.
No,
Didn't he? Yeah, didn't he pass
he
away?
didn't pass away.
No, he's too old.
He's hella old.
No, he's the new Batman.
He's the,
No,
he's the
he's
guy in the
not.
Flash.
He's the new Batman.
How much you want to bet? He's not.
The guy. I forgot his
Dude,
name.
he literally told us that
Bro,
they're-
I'm pretty sure he passed away.
What the
No.
hell?
Dude,
He did
what's his
not
name,
pass
Brandon?
away.
James
I'm
Gunn
gonna look it up.
literally told us they're doing prime. They're doing prime superheroes. So they have to be at least 20 to 35 years old. Like they have to be very good looking.
Michael Keaton.
Mike Keane.
Dude, he's way
didn't
too
pass away.
old.
Mike Keane.
Huh?
Michael Keaton's like 50, bro.
No,
Mike
Mike
Keane.
was dead.
Yeah.
No, he's not dead.
Dude, he's like
Yeah,
50.
Mike Keane's not dead.
He's like 50.
he's
not
really
gonna-
old Batman.
So what they plan to do is
You're lying.
they're killing off Wonder Woman, Superman. I think Aquaman is still in the air, and then Shazam is there already. I mean, Shazam is there with them, but he said that after the Flash movie, Ben Affleck is dying, that Flash is dying, and then the only person that's gonna be alive is just gonna be Michael Keaton.
I don't like
What?
him.
Why is he doing an old universe?
Because they want Michael Keaton to be, they want the old Batman and his universe. And then when they do, and then when they redraw everything, Superman, they're doing I think they're doing teenage Superman.
So Superboy.
Superman in high school or college years, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
So Superman when he was still a teenager.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I did hear that Michael Keaton's Batman was the best Batman.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Wait, but that doesn't make sense because Michael Keaton's going to be in The Flash.
With Ben Affleck.
Yeah, because I think they're gonna explore different.
Why would they make him the main Batman in the universe?
Yeah. I don't know. Talk to James Gunn.
What the fuck? That makes no sense because Batman and Superman are supposed to be the same age because they're rivals.
Wait, that's true. This Batman's old as hell.
That sounds stupid.
He is old, right? he thought he was dead.
I thought he was dead.
unless they bring, unless they do it in a different universe where they do that fucking futuristic Batman where he was all black and red.
Yeah. Batman
Red
2099.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless they do that.
I don't know.
But if they don't do that, that sounds fucking stupid.
But they are introducing Supergirl in the new,
Supergirl looks
Flash.
fucking dumb, by the way.
in the Flash movie.
Yeah, she does look dumb.
She looks pretty beast, dude.
Wait, I think.
Yeah,
they
she's strong,
They
but
brought
like-
it because Henry Cavill isn't there, or what?
No, they brought her because when Flash time traveled, he traveled to a different timeline.
Yeah, but then why does it have to be? a
and
girl?
Henry Cavill is not in there. Henry Cavill didn't come to Earth.
So,
Supergirl came
there's-
to Earth.
There's instead, yeah. So they got swapped.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a gender thing. Like
Yeah.
Henry Cavill got kicked
It's not
out.
a
so.
it's not a gender change. It's two different people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just thought they didn't want Henry.
I have
Cavill.
high hopes for that movie, actually.
Flash
too.
should be good.
I think that
Flash
movie
should
looks
be
good.
Me
good.
too.
The trailer looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
They just,
it's gonna.
I
be
just
good,
hope they
though.
fix his running. I hate his running. Sorry, you can bleep out. Yeah, his running is super dumb.
If
I don't like how he
watch
runs.
the director's cut
What?
for the
Snyder?
Justice League.
Zack Snyder's.
Snyder's cut? Yeah,
Zack
Snyder.
Snyder.
Zack Snyder.
His director's cut, the slow motion scene where Flash is running back in time. It's not actually slow motion.
What?
He's just doing this very slow.
Really?
Wait, what do you
I
mean?
swear to God, because you know the ending scene where he runs back.
Yeah,
in
he
time?
runs back. Yeah.
It looks like it's slow motion, but if you look at it closely, he's literally like in person just doing this.
I think he is.
Oh.
I think he is. Because think about it. They got to match up his. They got to match up
So
his
dumb.
lips.
Yeah,
They got to match up his lips. Dad, I want you to know your son. He was one of them.
I think
it looks so dumb.
I actually wanted them to finish the Snyder
Yeah,
universe.
that would have been nice.
Yeah.
I wanted to
The
watch
one
it.
with the
Potential.
apocalypse.
I wanted
That would be
to watch
nice.
it.
yeah, it
Yeah.
looked like it had potential.
Yeah, that would have
And
been
the,
great.
And the Joker and
Always died
Robin.
or whatever.
But no, DC want to go fuck everything up.
You know, I was looking at it, and you know how DC was getting a lot of hate for their movies that they were pushing out? Well, like, if you look at the views and, like, how they're rated, they were actually doing better than Marvel movies when Marvel first started.
Yeah, I thought they were too, right?
They were getting way more views and way more, like, interest in the beginning of Marvel. But they shut it down because they weren't competing with Marvel Now.
Yeah.
Because Marvel Now, they've been building up for a lot of years, and they have very, very big views. But they're probably doing like a half or 3/4 of what big time movie Marvel was doing. But like compared to the beginning of the DC versus the beginning of Marvel, they were doing way better numbers.
If they would have done Amazing and
Which
Green
didn't make
Lantern,
sense.
that would have kickstarted everything. And if they would continue Man of Steel 1 and 2, that would have kickstarted everything. And then from there, go with the rest of the fucking movies. Then it would have been pretty amazing.
Yeah.
And with Zack Snyder love using CGI, I think he notched down a little bit. It would have been pretty good. Because there's a lot of scenes where you look at it, CGI.
I think the hardest characters to get is Superman and Batman.
Yeah, but Henry Cavill was so good. I loved
Yeah,
Ben
he was a
Affleck.
beast.
I love Ben Affleck in the Batman suit.
Me too.
He looked like the games.
Yep.
Oh, he was badass. He was
Yeah,
shot.
and the
was
way
big as hell.
and the way he fought was like Batman.
Yeah.
He didn't do no
Ruthless.
one punch haymaker like fucking Twilight motherfucker.
But I didn't like how he wasn't
Yeah.
that intelligent, you know? Because Batman, he's always like, oh yeah, dude, we're doing this, or like, oh yeah, or like, Master Bruce, like, you know,
Yeah.
like, I don't know. I feel like there hasn't been a perfect combination of detective versus
Balance, a
yeah.
perfect balance. Yeah,
There's
yeah.
always been one or the other, like, you know.
How y'all feel about Robert Pattinson's Batman? Though?
I
I feel like it wasn't bad
It wasn't bad.
because like they were showing the early stages, and I think it was very like it made sense. Like
I think he's a great Batman, but he's a terrible Bruce Wayne.
yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah.
because he was just too.
I mean, we didn't
emo.
even see any Bruce Wayne pretty much.
He's just like gloomy, not talking much. But then Bruce Wayne's supposed to be this charismatic
Like
guy.
he's supposed to be a playboy.
playboy.
I don't know.
like-
Yeah.
I'm tired of Batman movies where they only throw haymakers. Go with actual fighting shit.
What do you mean haymakers?
All they do is throw haymakers. That's it.
Bro,
Robert Pattinson, haymakers. Christian Bale, haymakers. Christian
Well, there's one specific.
Ben Affleck,
scene-
martial art type shit, flying, kicking, tossing motherfuckers across the
Yeah,
room.
he was good.
There's one
Using the
specific
gadgets.
scene
Papa.
in Robert Pattinson's Batman movie where he opens the door and he was like, "Hey," and he hits him with like a one.
Oh yeah,
two,
that was
three.
good. That was like
That shit
boxing.
was crazy. Yeah, I was like, "Damn." that shit
Okay,
was
bad.
that one's dope, but
was
I mean,
dope,
a flying back kick would have been better.
Nah, I like the one too.
Hey,
No, because he wasn't even Batman. He was
I'm just saying though.
okay.
That would have been
Yeah,
dope. Instead of the 1-2, I would have loved a flying back
Oh.
kick. You know?
Like some RDJ and Sherlock Holmes type shit.
Yep.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah.
Concussion, knock him unconscious.
That was really cool.
Discombobulate.
That might be like the best part of the whole movie.
Discombobulate.
That was cool as fuck.
Yeah,
Of Sherlock Holmes.
Oh.
yeah. Like
that'd be
he
the best
envisioned
part.
it, and then we saw him do it. Like that was cool.
I actually never watched it. Although I
You're
should.
lame.
too.
You gotta watch it. It's cool.
Yeah.
You're lame.
I saw Henry Cavill Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, with
Oh, yeah.
Enola Holmes.
Ah, it's not that good.
Yeah,
He doesn't. He's not really in it.
yeah,
He's like
He's
in
just
like,
the brother.
like 10 minutes.
yeah.
Probably the whole movie. But yeah, Sherlock Holmes with RDJ was pretty
You
good.
guys seen Warrior?
Oh yeah, that was good.
With Tom Cruise.
Oof. No,
the two MMA fighters, right?
no. That's not even Tom Cruise.
There was Tom Cruise in a war. A samurai movie.
no.
Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy.
Yeah,
Hardy.
that was
No,
good.
Warrior, the show on HBO.
Oh, boxer.
Oh, yeah,
like the
yeah.
boxing guy.
No,
no,
Warrior, the Chinese show.
yeah, Warrior, the Chinese show on HBO.
Yeah.
That's
That
a
show.
good show. I can't wait for season 3.
It's a good show. It's a little goofy, but it's a good show.
It's a
Like
good
the
show.
Bruce Lee wannabe
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I seen it. Yeah.
The only thing I didn't like about that show is that
First episode.
no, when he had nunchucks, because he looked like he was scared when he was using the nunchucks.
Yeah.
You see the first? I think the first episode was the best. That they transitioned from English to Chinese and then Chinese back to English. How you were able to see how they were talking through
Yeah.
their side. That was fucking genius.
That's cool.
Why can't fucking more people do that? That was
Yeah.
amazing.
Oh.
I was like, wow.
It's crazy because like you don't think they speak perfect English.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Translate that shit.
And then-
None of these motherfuckers have accents.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Yeah,
That was
pretty
so
cool.
dope.
Like they just like obviously they basically told the audience like, okay, they're speaking Chinese, but now we're gonna hear them speak English even though they're speaking Chinese.
Yeah.
Right, to
That
the
was
American audience.
smart.
That was good.
Hats off to Bruce Lee's daughter for that one. Smart.
Yeah, and they had like what's it called? Their choreography was by a student of the Wing Chun school.
Yeah.
nice.
That was taught by Bruce Lee.
I
Which
think
is
I'm a
dope.
little racist though because like every time I see an Asian person, I'm like, I wonder if they speak English. You know what I mean? You know,
Me
like,
too.
yeah, I'm like, damn, am I racist?
I was at the
Like,
store at an Asian store, and then there's an old lady, and then she spoke perfect English. I was
Yeah,
like, oh,
that's like
Hey,
always
what's up?
surprising.
I was like, okay.
It's always
What up?
surprising.
I was like, oh, I thought she didn't speak any English, and she knows how to drive. I was like, whoa.
Damn, and you know how to drive.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
The stereotype has to break within us
I
first.
know, I know.
Yeah, we still here like, can she speak English?
Nah, I was kidding. That's how you break it. You make fun of it, you know?
I don't know.
Wait, but why though?
I don't know, because I'm probably a little racist. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like,
I
just see-
think everybody's a little racist.
Okay,
If you say you're not, you're lying, right?
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying, dude. Everybody's racist. I'm sick of
course.
this.
To a
Everyone
point.
is a little racist.
Yeah.
Yo, what about Kanye saying?
Oh, wait.
uh,
I was like, let me ask you. When you talk to your wife's dad, do you talk him home or do you talk in English?
I mix.
Makes
Sometimes I speak in
English.
Hmong, sometimes I speak in
okay.
because-
That's sometimes but for me, like for me, I will even though like they know English, I always talk to them home.
no. See, that's what I'm used to.
Yeah.
But then, like sometimes I talk to them in Hmong and they respond in English, so it throws me off. So
Yeah.
now, I'm gonna respond in English now.
You know what I do? I talk back at home.
really?
yeah, but that's
Yeah.
only because you've done it only a few
Yeah.
times.
You know,
yeah.
I would
I
do-
talk back at home.
happening.
You know, I just started speaking Mandarin.
Watch it out.
Yeah, shit they don't understand.
Gai Jie.
Yo, that's Hmong.
No, he said Kai Chi.
What the fuck?
It means goodbye.
Oh, actually?
No.
What the fuck?
You're a racist.
What? No. I'm gullible.
Do you guys know how to say bathroom in Thai?
No.
She on
Oh,
now?
teach me. I need it for 2 weeks.
Okay. Honam.
Or now?
I don't know. Is that right, Ashley? Oh shit, dog.
Is
I'm
it?
good.
She watches Tyler Corn.
I'm dope.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Like police, Dumbledore, that's
that's
Thai.
yeah. We have a lot of influence from them.
Google Translate.
Well, that was like our second place we lived
Yeah.
after moving from Vietnam.
We took a lot of shit from Thai people and Vietnamese people.
What is it?
Yeah, but they spell it different though.
Yeah.
They spell HXNGNA. Well, I know that like sugar is like nata, and Thai people use nata too. Yeah.
You go to Thailand, just say bathroom.
You look dumb as fuck.
Bathroom?
You look hella fucking
Oh. They don't make answers. Oh, okay. Over there.
funny as fuck.
Yo, you think that's racist if you slowly speak?
Yeah, that's
like,
worse.
like you need to.
It's fucking worse.
Like, you don't need to speak slowly. Like they still don't understand you.
Well, what do you plan to do in Thailand?
So we're going to vacation, and then my mom and they are going first next week. They're gonna go visit my uncle with them, my mom's brother that still lives over there. And then
Is this the first time you're seeing them?
it's my second time. Second time. So I went back 10 years ago.
Oh,
Yeah, I went back 10 years ago. I went back a little. My first time was 10 years ago. It's my second time going back. But I wanted to go to like touristy stuff. Things I didn't get to do when I went. I was like 14, 15. So this summer I want to go do more like grown up stuff, see the nightlife, red light district, lady boy. No, but but I want to hit Chiang Mai for sure because I want to hit their Hmong village that they have over there, and then Bangkok pretty much.
are y'all planning to stay like in the 5-star resorts,
We got Airbnbs.
Airbnb?
I did Airbnbs.
Oh,
I was like, one, I need a toilet.
What kind of
What's wrong
Airbnbs
with
are
the
they?
resorts?
Oh, resorts are nice too, but I would just did Airbnbs. I think we got a resort, or no, but no, we got Airbnbs because Airbnbs is a little bit cheaper than the resorts, I guess.
You ever been out the
Yeah.
States?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Where'd you go?
I went to Cancun, And then most recently we went to another place in Mexico for my buddy's wedding. I don't remember where.
You didn't need
Punta Cana.
you didn't need
Dominican Republic.
passports for those, right?
You do.
You do?
Wait, when did you go to Cancun?
That was 4 years ago. That was a while ago. Yeah.
Are you the travel type? Like, would you want to like go to like Japan?
I actually don't like traveling.
Yeah.
I'm a homebody.
What?
bro.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you are. I forgot.
You like when I go out, I just get tired.
Yeah.
Like I just want to go back home. Like it's fun and shit for like a day, and then I just get tired.
Yeah. I was telling my brother that I kind of want to go like on a cruise or like to Japan. He was like, "Yeah, I don't think you're gonna like it because I didn't like it." He was like, "I hated cruises."
Cruises, like I think the idea of a cruise sounds good.
Yeah.
But then like when you actually go, you're on water, you're stuck on a boat,
Constantly moving and
constantly
boat.
moving.
Anxiety. I get anxiety, bro.
The sea.
Shit, this shit gonna sink and shit
Are
gonna
you scared of
sink
the
or
ocean?
something.
Hell yeah, I'm scared.
I'm scared, bro. We don't know what's down there.
Ocean's scary.
Megalodon,
Aliens.
Kraken,
Megalodon.
Leviathan. Yeah.
Aliens.
Oh yeah, but
Underwater?
I was gonna tell you guys they're making this treaty between Saudi Arabia, China,
Russia.
Russia, and a couple other countries. So basically, they're making the UN like the new
The new United Nations.
like it's another main currency instead of the U. They're trying to take down the U.S. dollar pretty much, and what this can cause is either if it goes through, then we might go into war to try to stop it, America, like NATO or whatever shit that is, or U.S. dollar does lose a lot of value, but then gold and Bitcoin will rise up.
Where
then-
are you getting these information from?
Well, it's not from news. I've been hearing it some on TikTok, but then I was researching it too on articles on just the treaties that are happening right now, which is pretty crazy. Because like for US, it does matter that it's always been the biggest part that the US dollar has been the most high currency because everything is translated into US dollars throughout the entire world because we control the most oil right now because of the treaties that we have right now. But right now, Saudi Arabia has the most oil resources, and they're doing a deal with China and Russia. And China is the one that's peace treating between Russia and Saudi Arabia right now, and some other countries because they're one of the bigger powers. China is because China has a lot of transportation and shit like that.
Shipments and shit.
Yeah.
You think China's gonna take over Taiwan in 2027? You hear about that?
Take over Taiwan?
Yeah. You hear about that?
I didn't hear about that too.
How the president was like in 2027 we'll take it back over Taiwan
Oh, why would they?
Bro, I
though?
don't know enough about China.
because because
Taiwan has a lot of resources.
because Taiwan was part of China and they want to regain that back. Not only that, Taiwan makes
A lot of
makes these processors for cars.
yeah.
So if
It's
China
for
gets a hand,
computers.
or computers or whatever, makes some sort of electronic chips for something that the U.S. needs. So if China takes it over, then China is gonna pretty much have.
Yeah, I think
Hands
those
on
chips
that.
have to do with like computers and everything and like military shit. So they make a lot of high tech things, and for them to take back Taiwan is very necessary for them if they want to be a stronger military and like just resource shit, some shit like that.
I didn't even know Taiwan wasn't a part of China.
Yeah.
They're fighting for their freedom, and I think NATO and America was trying to
During the
they
Civil
backed
War,
up Taiwan.
during the Civil War in the 1400s, not the 1400s though. During the Civil War, during World War II, some Chinese fled to Taiwan because of the war and everything, and because they didn't like how the government was, so they moved to Taiwan and made Taiwan what it is now. I think.
Yeah, Taiwan is kind of like Japan right now.
Yeah.
They're like very high tech.
Like independent, free country.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah, it's pretty crazy, bro.
But
So-
if that happens, World War III, dude.
For real.
But it's okay, man. We have Navy ships in the Philippines, Japan, and Korea.
Yeah, but if China and
But
Russia, if China and Russia, if they're partnering,
Yeah.
they would actually be able to compete with the U.S.
Yeah. That'd be pretty scary though. And of course, North Korea is gonna want to do something too. You know,
I think
North
They drop
Korea.
bombs on
You know,
us.
North Korea is already testing bombs again
Really?
because we're flying airship. We're practicing like routine airships and like their skies and shit. So they're sending like a couple nukes to like Japan, missiles, not nukes. Couple missiles to Japan, but it just like goes off the shore of Japan
Yeah.
and actually hit it, like a warning shot, like stop flying airspace.
Also, did you guys know for the past 5 years, consecutively, the government has no idea what happened to $2 trillion
Has
Of-
no idea.
from U.S. workers. So if you divide 2 trillion between like 300 million workers that we have, like adults, like if they all work, that'd be 7,000 each person. It's like basically they're just taking 7,000. We have no idea where it's going.
You know where it's going?
It could be pocketed. Yeah.
You know where it's going?
Well,
Aliens.
aliens.
Area
I don't know.
51.
But like just a lot of money is disappearing and nobody's questioning it right
It's
now.
definitely going to the military because I feel like that's where all the tax dollars go.
Yeah.
Military.
Or to like Congress, like in their pockets and shit.
I believe by this point that the military has created a fucking spaceship that's like freaking amazing.
I don't know.
And they're just waiting to use it. Guaranteed.
It's either that or they're just fucking
As
dumb.
soon as we go to war, boom, you can see this little airship that comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, wouldn't that be cool? But like the more possibility is that they're just stupid and they're just pocketing this money
Yeah, we're that too.
That'd be the worst idea.
and they just want to be rich. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of problems in the U.S. government right now too.
Yeah, school shooting to all that etc. stuff.
Yeah,
to
and
Trump and stuff, to Biden stuff.
There's some people that are trying to dethrone the government right now just because Congress right now they're allowing a lot of laws that create fellow congressmen to get richer off of their stocks that they have, which is weird because they literally control the laws that are made, and those laws that they make happen is actually helping them get richer. So they're profiting from the laws that they're deciding on.
But if you guys were in those seats of power, would you take that money? Because
I don't know.
a 6-digit salary isn't actually that much.
Nah,
It's
it's
Yeah.
not.
100, like
Yeah.
like it's a lot if you don't make that much, but like once you actually get there, it's really not that much money. So
Yeah.
would you take the lobbyist money and like pocket the tax money?
I think the best part about being broke is that you start to realize that money isn't it. It's not all of it. It's just
I'm the opposite. When I'm broke, money is always the answer.
Yeah,
what
money's
are you talking about?
Money's the problem to every solution.
It'll solve all my problems.
because if I can't have it, what do I have?
You're forced to be grateful.
Okay,
Yeah.
wait. Do you actually believe money is not everything, or do you
Yeah, I don't. I think what's more important is that what's mostly in your life is connection around people around you and just the interactions that you have every day. And what I think is more important is just showing decency in yourself and your morality. And I think the biggest part that we take as humans is probably just love. That's what we're searching for. And like, I don't know, I feel like money is just an object. It's just a currency or some
it's
shit.
not really real?
It's not real, bro.
Yeah, but
But
love
it
ain't
helps
gonna
a
pay
lot.
these bills though.
Yeah,
That's true. Like, I'm not saying it's not important.
Like how? Okay.
But like in the bigger picture frame of things, like it's not the
like
biggest
how I
thing.
see it is like it's
Yeah.
like monopoly money. Like it's not really real, but you need it
Yeah.
to buy things.
But I don't
food.
see it as the biggest part of my life. Like I'm not choosing to make money over like, caring about my friends or like people that I love.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
You think it can buy happiness?
Of course.
It's not what J. Cole said.
Yeah.
It's because J. Cole got money.
Dude, you could. It could.
He's rich enough to realize that ain't shit, but we're not there. I'm not there. Shit.
I think money
Yeah.
can buy you comfortability and
Oh yeah.
I think it could buy you things that make you happy for moments. It could buy you pleasure. That's it. And some people confuse happiness with pleasure.
What do you
That's
think,
what I
Kevin?
think.
I know you're thinking.
I think money is money.
Okay,
Damn.
elaborate.
Bars.
Yeah.
Please elaborate.
Talk to him.
Let him speak. Let him cook.
Let him cook.
Let
Hurry
him
up.
cook.
I think I'm in the middle with it. Like we need money to pay bills and use on stuff we want to have fun with, but then when we don't have money, it's kind of like you do get in the mode where like, damn, I'm broke.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
let me ask you this. You care about money so much, but when you're getting money taken out every week, you just started to get dumbed down. Like, oh, it's just going to be taken out. You're not actually really caring about where your money's going. You don't really think about that, do you? Do you ever think about that as a
Okay,
taxpayer?
Elaborate.
As a taxpayer, you're paying taxes out of every fucking money you make. Like, it's going out automatically. You have no choice. And as us, it's just like, oh yeah, that's gonna happen, but we don't ever really think about where it's going. Is it actually
Yeah.
is that actually helping us? Like, why are they taking this money? Is it actually doing good for us? Actually, And that's something that most Americans don't even think about.
And you're smart.
That's why we need you for president.
You get me, we all gonna die. I'll be like, oh
Wait,
shit, this shit.
Would you guys vote for Kanye? I will vote for
No.
Kanye. No?
I'm sorry, but he's a cool guy. Some things he says sounds okay,
you
but
don't-
a lot of shit sounds bad. But
you-
he has a mental.
You own
issue.
Yeezys?
No.
No. Y'all, for those that y'all own Yeezys, do y'all get nervous wearing y'all shoes when y'all go out in public?
No, what the
No.
fuck? This is a shoe.
I'm just wondering.
Why do you? Do you have Yeezys?
I have a pair of Yeezy slides.
Why, you get-
and when
you
I
get
bought
scared?
it, Kanye went to shit. And I'm thinking about, damn, what if I wear it? And people just start like coming on to me like, you fucking Jew hater or whatever.
Fuck. I don't think of that. I think it's more like name brand shit. Like if it's like Balenciaga, like, and then you wear
Oh,
Balenciaga,
yeah,
people
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh yeah, Balenciaga, because that's way bigger than Yeezy.
Yeah.
Obviously, Yeezy's big, but you know when this is slides, you can't tell they fake. Or not. This is slides, bro. I got slides. I got Yeezy slides. Like this is fucking shoes.
I'm just thinking about it though, you know?
But like if it's a bigger brand, then obviously. But even then, like here, like people don't really be like that here.
Yeah.
Like maybe you're like California, you walk down the street, like, oh fuck that guy, you wearing Yeezy slides.
Yeah.
Punch.
Have y'all met Karens at stores?
Huh?
Met a Karen at a store?
Uh,
I don't know, Woodman's? Walmart?
sometimes not to extent on like videos, but like they just like bitchy, like that's
Yeah.
I've met like so many Karens, man.
Me and I feel like come to me, excuse me, I wasn't in your
Like,
way.
I've met Karens where they will like stalk me,
what?
and then they will like yell at me.
What do you mean?
Like,
Stalk
dude, yeah,
you?
during COVID, I would go to the stores without a mask because I'm like, I'm not rebellious, but I'm like, man, fuck this.
So you just stupid.
No, I'm not
kidding.
stupid. It's like,
I'm playing.
it's okay. It's required, but
Yeah.
You
no,
are rebellious.
yeah. I would go there
He
and
is.
then I remember one time there's like old ladies just stalking me.
You
and
know what
everywhere
you
I
were
go,
doing.
she'll follow me. And then she told the manager or something. The manager's like, oh, okay, and that's it. Well, then she was like fucking yapping, looking at me, but she didn't like yap at me. But she's yelling at the
It
manager.
could be
and
a
looking at me.
racial thing too.
Yeah, and then
But you knew what you were doing.
yeah, and then also I was at
just playing.
I was at Hy-Vee, and then I was getting groceries, and then this lady was like telling me to put my mask on and shit. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, I don't have to. Blah blah blah. I
But
don't
if you
need
think
to.
about it,
I said, you gonna make
you
me?
think about it, how stupid.
So embarrassing.
You think about
She
it,
wait, hold on. Ashley doesn't like being. She doesn't like being with me because I.
but dead ass. If you
I
think
like-
about it, how big was that at that time in the moment when we had COVID? Why don't you have your mask on? Literally now, nobody gives a shit, right?
Okay.
Why has it changed so bad?
Where did it? Okay, I know.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
though?
yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah. I know.
It's changed so
Okay, I want to say two
quickly.
things though. Remember, okay, so where did COVID actually go? But then I was like, okay, so Mitchell just
It
called
didn't
COVID.
go anywhere. It's still here, but
Yeah.
then like now that we think we're safe from it because everybody's vaccinated, quote unquote. I don't know, like
Yeah, I know what you're trying to say.
because like literally it was proven literally the first year that masks don't literally do anything.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
and the CDC came out with that. That was from them because they were feeding us all this information and told us even then like it doesn't block shit.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
so, I
So
know
like
so
people
in the
people
end-
were still getting mad for it, but I think it's just the principle that people are getting mad at, not actually what it was actually doing.
Yeah, I think it just gave people a sense of security. You know,
Yeah.
like it was a sense of like safety. But honestly, it didn't do shit. I don't think
Yeah.
it did shit because I still call COVID. That fucking sucks.
And I was wearing a mask.
And I was wearing a mask.
Were you actually
Yeah.
wearing a mask? Oh,
Did you get the vaccine?
I did. I got the vaccine and the booster,
Mm.
and I still call COVID twice. What the fuck is this shit?
Do you think it works?
I don't know.
Did you get the normal
Did it
COVID or the Delta
Bad the
COVID?
second time?
It was bad for like 2 days, and then after that, it wasn't that bad.
I got COVID and I thought I was gonna die.
All bad.
Actually,
I was puking. I was feeling sick, like fucking terrible.
wait, when did you get COVID?
Like the first year,
Oh,
literally like probably 2 months into it or some shit like
Oh, we
that.
caught it early then.
Yeah, it was like
That's when it's deadly.
yeah, it was bad. I was like, ugh. I didn't even have I didn't even have the vaccine yet.
Yeah.
Wait, no, it was right after I got the vaccine. Went to the Bucks game, got the vaccine, and I won tickets inside. I went inside.
Then
I
you
got sick.
Did y'all feel like all eyes were on you during the peak of COVID?
Because Asians.
Yeah,
Asian?
because Asians, yeah.
Being Asian
Hell yeah.
while COVID was like
That shit was so racist,
it was
bro.
crazy.
It's just racist. I didn't really feel
That's
it.
when
but I
the
could see
that's when
it.
the Asian hate really fucking built up
Yeah.
because like literally a year or two after COVID started and we was getting all this shit, like, oh, Asian people started this shit. Like, that's when, like, elderly Asian people start getting fucking beat up on.
Dude, I think it's
Bro,
still happening,
was,
right?
that shit was fucked up.
Still
bro.
happening.
Yeah,
It's still
I just saw it
happening.
on the news.
Like, there's been a lot of Asian hate since COVID, bro.
Yeah.
And, like, bro, we didn't cause it, bro.
Right.
It was in the lab.
Right.
Right.
That's crazy because like I remember when that shit first started and like I remember feeling like, damn, I feel like everybody's fucking looking at me.
Yeah.
So I would just mean one people. Like
Yeah.
I would literally just stare people down like, yeah, you looking at me? I would just like stare at them back and stare like everybody just mean mugging, like wishing.
Nah,
they would
the
say
shit I hate is when, like, you just, everybody got their mask. Like,
Yeah.
we all keeping 6 feet, but there's those motherfuckers that I'm gonna keep 10 feet. Like, they walk around you. Like, bitch, motherfucker, like, cough. Like, fuck you, fucking bitch.
Damn.
Well, I didn't do that. Man.
Like, people start doing that shit. I'm like, take off my mask.
Damn.
Like, fucking
Dude, I would have been 10 feet away from you.
motherfucker.
Like that.
Nah, I did
This
that.
Asian guy can't speak English, he can't drive, and he coughing.
You want to fight me? You want to fight me?
He said bathroom.
Caught me in a bad week. A bad week. Oh shit. Oh damn. Nah, but you guys got vaccinated, right?
Yeah, I got my
Yeah.
You guys did too.
I had to.
What'd you guys get?
Moderna.
Moderna.
What do you have? Pfizer.
I had Johnson.
I had Johnson too.
What'd you get?
That was the
I got
fucked up
Pfizer.
one.
Oh.
I got Johnson, and then for my booster, I got Pfizer.
I didn't get no booster. I got Johnson, and that was like the most like weird shit. I did it
Wasn't
at
that
a
the
game.
worst?
Boy,
Yeah,
I got
that
that
was the worst
shit.
one,
I got that shit, and a couple days later, Argo came out saying that people start getting like blood clots. I'm like, what the fuck?
You know how bad it was? It literally got discontinued the day after. I got it. I was
Really?
like, fuck. Yeah, and then like the worst part is that it was in a tent at a basketball game.
What in a tent?
But I
Yeah,
won tickets inside
Yeah,
the
we
finals
saw
game.
Bucks at 7,
Bucks is
It's-
6.
6.
It's a 6 game.
7. Sorry,
Okay, hold on.
6.
Can y'all explain that? I don't know what that means.
What you mean?
Bucks
Bucks
and
and
six.
7.
So you have to win 4 games in a 7-game series. You have 7 games that you could possibly play, but you have to win 4 games. Once you win 4 games, you win the series.
Well, I was at 6.
So they had 3 wins, and the other team had 2 wins, and that was a 6 game. They won a 6 game. They won a series.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
So Bucks and 7.
6.
6.
6.
They won in 6. They got 4 wins in 6 games.
Oh,
Yeah, we went and it was like, hey, take a cold shot. You might go inside. And then Brian was like, okay. And then like an hour later, dude, I'm going inside.
They
He
sent
literally
me a
went
text.
inside. I was like, wow, you lucky motherfucker.
Yep. And then while I was sitting there, that shit was hitting me. I was like, I was feeling
It's like a
sick.
drug.
I was feeling sick. I was feeling drowsy.
it.
I was like, dude, I can't even watch this fucking game, bro. And I was a Johnson. That shit was killing me.
I remember, bro. I was hella sick too. I was supposed to go fishing
Yo.
with my dad and Nate. Bro,
Oh, shit,
I was
dude.
like, I hated everybody.
Bro,
Oh my
I
god.
think for me, whenever I take any vaccine, I get sick.
Well, that's what it's supposed to do.
Yeah.
They
Okay.
inject part of the virus into you so that your body can slowly fight and build immune systems towards it. So when you actually do get the full virus, then it'll already have some what's it called?
Yeah.
like the fighters.
Immunity,
They're just- yeah.
immunity to it, and it'll just multiply. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah.
So how do you feel about? Wait, so I remember asking you about Black lives and all lives. What do you think? Since we're kind of like on the Asian lives.
What I think about what?
I
Black
don't know.
Lives Matter.
Yeah, or
So
all
it's-
lives. I'm asking everybody.
Well, I think
I don't know.
I think
Like, do all lives really
Yes.
matter, or is it just? I remember I asked you, and I was like, "Oh, what do you think?" And then you were like, "Well, Black lives matter because they're being targeted." And I was like, "Oh yeah, that makes sense because it's specifically them."
of course.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
But then,
I think it's everyone knows that all lives matter.
yeah, like
But then if you really think about it, does all lives matter?
Jews.
No, not Jews. Oh.
Damn it, Brandon.
I was thinking Hitler, but whatever, bro. Like,
Nah, I'm just kidding. It's just like Asian lives matter. Like when we did that was because Asians were being attacked, and
Yeah.
they were in they were in the spotlight of who was being targeted. Where was that? What's it called? Suppression coming from? Like who's being suppressed right now? and like where's the hate going towards? And that was the same shit with the Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
But I think the principle behind it was very good. But when funding for Black Lives Matter, none of that money actually went to
That girl was
That's
troll.
what I
that helped communities. They actually pocketed it,
what
and
I
they
heard,
became richer off of a statement.
Yeah, that was troll.
But they didn't follow up and actually help communities.
I just don't like slogans.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like the Stop Asian Hate slogan or the Black Lives Matter slogan or the All Lives Matter slogan. It's like,
Or Make America Great.
yeah,
yeah.
like those slogans are like, who?
Like, I feel like
They just-
slogans are stupid.
Yeah, they're kind of like corny to me. I don't know. I just don't
Yeah.
like slogans. But
because
I understand the movements. It's just
that's your goal, or like that's
Yeah.
like what you're trying to stop
yeah,
or create.
I get it, but it's like Stop Asian Hate. It's like you can't really stop Asian hate. You know what I mean? Like it's weird.
Stop it a little bit.
I mean,
No,
you
it's
could,
kidding.
but it's always gonna be there. And it's
Yeah.
like it doesn't even make sense. Like what are you trying to accomplish with this?
That's how the world is. There's always hate.
But I just don't understand the goal. Like, what's the goal of Stop Asian Hate? Like, you want civilians to stop beating up Asian people? Like, is that the goal?
I think that was the goal.
That's a good question.
But like,
What is the goal?
how do you even accomplish that?
Yeah.
You know, it's like that's the thing.
I think
I like that.
But
Yeah.
would it stop or would it make it better if you didn't make the movement?
I think the movement's good. I don't like the slogan.
So it's just a slogan.
It's just the slogan. Like,
Yeah.
whoever created these. aren't
Why
really
are we sticking to it? Who made the rules? Why can't we just create a new one?
right?
Like, I mean,
Well,
yeah.
why do we have to create a new one? Let's just
Well, if we don't like it, let's create a new one.
let's just implement it in our lives without creating a slogan or like just making it something, you know?
Right.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Just wake up, be
I was
nicer.
Well, how do you feel about it, Kevin?
Same as y'all.
You fucking liar.
Same as y'all.
You politically correct mother.
Same as y'all. I got no take on it. Same as y'all.
Is that right?
I'm in a seat where I can't talk about my politician views.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You think that's a good spot to stop?
Yeah, we can stop it.
That's good.
That's good.
Yeah, I think
Pretty
that's
good.
good.
All right.
All right.
All right. Thanks for coming, Mitchell.
Yeah, thanks,
for
guys.
coming, Kevin.
Bye.
It's fun.
Bye, guys.